Hey everyone, welcome to week 8 of Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. Sorry for the technical difficulties and the delayed start tonight. You know, sometimes computers and technology just aren't very fun. Let's talk about the games we're going to get to real quick. We'll hear a word from Performance Therapy, and then we'll get to the action. This is what we're going to be looking at tonight. We got South Pike and POPLARVILLE, that's 4A Region 7. Cleveland Central at Florence, it's 5A Region 2. Olive Branch and Grenada is 6A Region 1. Tupelo and Hernando is 7A Region 1. We got Clinton and Starkville, 7A Region 2. Germantown and Oxford, 7A Region 2. Oak Grove, Meridian, 7A Region 3. So is Petal and Brandon. And then we have Parklane and MRA. That's our only MAIS game tonight. That might be the game of the night. With that being said, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy, and then we'll get the show started.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer Shoemaker. I'm the director here at our Brandon location. You've heard from several locations on what all subspecialties we offer. We also offer all those here in Brandon. The biggest thing we're about as a company is local hometown feel. We have a local assisted living facility. We offer aquatic therapy at Complete Fitness. But basically anywhere anybody needs us to go, we're interested in going because we want to help the community however we can. So we offer adult and pediatric therapy, and then we also have this return to sport room that once our athletes get towards the end of the treatment, we can bring them in here and specialize a treatment approach for them so they don't have to go anywhere. They can stay with the therapist they're used to. Adult-wise, we offer PT, OT, and speech. We also have pelvic floor therapists. We do a lot of workers' comp stuff. Pediatric therapy, we also offer PT, OT, and speech, and can screen for various diagnoses of your child. But the biggest thing for us is we want to support the community however we can. So if there's a need, we want to help it. If you're in the Brandon area, we'd love for you to give us a call at our office. If you're not, we have 14 other locations that are ready to help you get back on your feet.
We are Performance Therapy.
Comprehensive care.
Hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, thanks again to Performance Therapy. Let's get to our first game of the night, Cleveland Central and Florence. And we just missed it by the hair on our chinny chin chin. Florence scores a touchdown on Cleveland Central to tie this thing up at 6-all, waiting for the PAT. We want to make sure we also thank Roosters and Basil's once again for the pregame meal. Pizza always on point. So we'll wait for the PAT here on Florence. Bear with us. Bear the mic. I've been told it sounds a little funny, but we're just going to rock and roll here on this Friday night in Mississippi. Maybe the last warm Friday night we're going to have in the 2025 season. All right, so PAT on the way. It is up and it is good. And Florence takes a 7-6 lead on Cleveland Central. Meanwhile, Grenada is driving on Olive Branch in this 6A Region 1 contest. Let's go there now here on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Grenada lines up now. Got two receivers on the right side. Ball snap. Hands it off to number 29. 29 is trying to get in. He's inside the 5. Going to bring him down finally.
Oh, Christian Ewing. Great run by number 29.
I see where they're going to spot the ball. Looks like around the 4.
Yeah, I think we got 24 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Yep.
So I think Coach trying to punch it in.
So that's another first down, and that first down is sponsored by Kringle Dentistry. Ball snapped. Hands it off to Ewing again. Ewing's going to get in the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Yeah.
With 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Chargers have now scored 3 touchdowns.
And that touchdown is brought to you by class of 1957.
Number 14, Whittemore to hold, 13, Nether.
But everything in 57 was good. 57 Chevy, 57 Ford.
So right now, Chargers getting ready to kick the extra point. Nethery is sitting back waiting on the snap. Snaps away, ball's placed, kicks away, and it's good. And that brings your score 21-0.
And
Chargers over Olive Branch.
The extra point is brought to you by the Grenada Star.
That's right.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to hear a word from a sponsor and be back in just a moment.
Looking to enjoy some of the best coffee in town? Stop by the Sip on Sunset in Grenada and enjoy your favorite cup of coffee or tea. Cool down with a delicious smoothie or a cup of your favorite flavor of hand-dipped ice cream. The Sip on Sunset, 1201 Sunset Drive, Grenada.
But back to that thought, Lance. Coach Gandy was extremely frustrated at the lack of participation.
I.e. guys showing up to practice.
Yes, and to the point like he wasn't sure who was going to start. So you can understand why you're seeing personnel issues on substitutions for the kicking game very early on in this one. So 1st and 10 now for OG.
To the end zone, right up the middle for another touchdown. That was quite the run and just a really big hole on the inside. Somebody busted an assignment somewhere, and he goes right up the gut on a handoff straight ahead for a 65-yard touchdown run.
Long way. We talked about prior to the last drive, the Eagles had one
way back at the 40-yard line.
Marked him at the 32. But, yeah, there is a flag back over here around the 38-yard line and holding. So that's coming back.
That would be a way to get open.
Yeah, it's going to be from that flag right there, so I think it'll be 10 yards from that spot, right?
It's hard to stop once he gets going, and they'll go for 2 here.
Big 2-point play.
Rolls
Snap
it.
is low. It's to the quarterback who is hit, and he doesn't get in. I thought he was going to walk in easily, and that's a nice play by a couple of red jerseys that just close that hole and find a way to get him on the ground, and that'll keep it at 12.
Yeah, rolls the snap. Off tempo again, you'll see it. Thought we were going
to a host of Wildcats. That'll be a gain of right around 3 yards for Werre. Clock now stops, or excuse me.
That's right there.
But, man, that type of speed, that's impressive to watch.
If that towel was a flag, we had a chance to get
That's
him.
right.
Other than that was pretty much it.
Yeah, what a run. You know, we talked about the type of talent that's on that sideline. Exhibit A.
On display right there. And why you mentioned the game plan
As Chevy doing a nice job hitting that hole with full speed, breaks a tackle, and that's good for another Javamo's first down.
And Car Chevy comes in as the second leading receiver on the team, 23 catches, 304 yards, 4 touchdowns on the year. Only had 80 yards coming into tonight, 20 carries, but he is going to be the workhorse tonight as Caden Toney now checks in, number 32, the sophomore.
Little stutter and go now. Hall looking down the field for KJ, and that one just too far for Roberts. So that one will, following that incompletion, it'll bring up 3rd and 7 now for Oak Grove.
Yeah, I figured after as many completions as they've made, just shooting it out there to the wide out, that Meridian may bite on that out and go, but Wildcat defender did a good job staying at home on that one.
That sounded like out and go. I mean, to the point of bounds, just put his eyes toward you, cut his eyes toward you. As Caden Toney showing some physicality with his first carry of the night. And we'll see it here again on the Glide Trailers instant replay as Toney just barrels over a Wildcat defender.
Definitely delivers the recommended collision. Big hit there.
So another Javamo's first down as once again the Warriors are inside the Rozier Construction red zone and trying to add to this 21-point lead with 1:22 remaining here in the first. Toney going to get the carry on 1st and goal. He'll pick up about 2 yards. So 2nd and goal now from the 6.
Just got an update from Brandon Carr. Petal now up 14-0 over the Bulldogs.
An update as well in Rankin County. Northwest Rankin up 9-0 over the Pirates of Pearl. Williams gets the carry, plunges forward, and going to be just shy of pay dirt. He'll take that one down.
Touchdown for the Golden Wave. And took a baseball bounce. Short hopped his running back, but he worked out for the Golden Wave. Touchdown Tupelo on the flip back to Bobo, and he'll get credit for what'll be his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's not the perfect lateral, but it'll work.
For being honest, that shouldn't have been a touchdown. The rules say you cannot advance a fumble unless it's picked up in the end zone. So I guess that's a new rule this year that the officials aren't.
Not so sure that is only on 4th down. If you advance it, maybe on 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, maybe it's allows you to advance it. I'm not 100% sure on that rule, but definitely not on 4th.
Extra point up and good. And Tupelo leads at 14-7. We'll be back after this on the Golden Wave Sports Network.
For 50 years, North Mississippi Oral and Maxillofacial
not be in the books tonight. If 3rd and 14 is not
the 40 to 30, he looks like he's going to take it all the way.
He did. He went through there really fast.
Yep, another quarterback in, a direct snap to him, and he was just headed off and got through the line of scrimmage and largely untouched.
Yeah, there's a few guys that got their hands on him, but he broke through, and once he
down,
got past that secondary line, he went to a whole nother gear.
Let's see, and that was on, I don't remember what you was on the 35 or something like that. That was a 65-yard run. So now they're lining up here for the extra point attempt.
Number 49, Anderson for the extra point.
Ball that snapped.
Oh, man,
high snap.
Yep.
And the punter and the kicker's just got to lay on it there.
Yep. So no point, extra point. They'll have to kick off to Grenada now.
Yep.
We got 10 minutes, 29 seconds here in the second.
There's a flag down there too now.
There is a flag.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it over there on the far side. I think it was against
Grenada.
Oh, we'll give them another chance.
Offsides.
Yep. We can't start this, guys.
The reverse pass, and that's a Warrior Tire touchdown. Roberts to Weary, touchdown Warriors.
Good call by offensive coordinator.
All right, thanks for being patient with us. We are scrapping our way through. Resilient bunch we are. Getting all the computers to work and the mics and the cords and all of that. That's all. Oak Grove is having its way with Meridian so far tonight. 27-0 with the PAT on the way. Oak Grove coming off a 28-21 loss to Petal last week, and Petal's up 14-0 on Brandon right now. So is Petal the team to beat in 7A Region 3? We've got Tupelo at Hernando right now, and Tupelo's got a 14-7 advantage on the road, about 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Got a couple feeds that we're working on that we're hoping we could have, but I'm not sure we're going to get. That's Clinton and Starkville and Germantown and Oxford. Meanwhile, right here we have South Pike and Poplarville. 7-6 is the count, and I believe this is South Pike with the football. We've got a whistle on the play, so let's go here. 4A Region 7 matchup. Poplarville, obviously the defending 4A state champ. This region is nasty. They lost their region opener. That is Poplarville to Macomb 2 weeks ago, and then Columbia whooped Macomb last week. So 4A Region 7 looks like a monster this season.
Offside against the Eagles. We first and goal for the Hornets.
Preston Ashley getting the ball and advancing up the field after the catch.
Inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Now 5 first downs for the Dogs. They need to try to get a touchdown here, down 14-0. Going to hand it to Preston Ashley. Preston Ashley is going to be upended on a pickup of 5 here.
Ashley line up a receiver. This time Ashley lining up and running back.
Inside the red zone, brought to you by
Escalano Coleman's
I am glad you just did that right there. Thank you, Pervy Green.
Coleman's, and that's an agent of Raymond James.
Thank you, sir. And we got a whistle on the play. Bobby threw that one on me quick. That's a new sponsor. I'm going to take it.
Timeout.
Petal wants to take a timeout as we've got 8:28 to go in the half. Petal's on.
You got a Florence player who's got a cramp here. Yep. You'll see this on the replay. Just misdirection to the left, a throwback and tipped right there. And really good pursuit by DeRue inside out, and then Lawson Doss gets in on the play. Cam Page tracks it down, and so that's a good job by the Eagle coaching staff. You know, it looked like they saw something there, maybe expected something, called the timeout, got their guys coached up, and come out and get a first down stop.
It looks like that Simeon.
I think, yeah, Simeon Lewis.
Yeah, playing.
Coming into this game facing Tupelo, just an overwhelmingly heavy favorite to win this football game. But when you allow them to believe that they can win this football game by helping them out, you're setting yourself up to have a harder time to win.
Greg, what was that pause for? Do you have any idea?
I'm working to get that information out.
Thank you. All right, so punt unit back out there and now backed up even further. His heels are on the end line of the end zone. And Iverson McCoy let that ball bounce, and it's an unwise decision. We'll get back over into Tupelo territory at their own 41, and we'll take a commercial break where we'll see this offense yet again as they lead by a score here in Hernando.
Get some points here. 2-by-2 set for Shaq, who drops to throw. Shaq looking, going to throw towards the end zone, looking for a man, and that's going to be way out of bounds. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, no one open anywhere. It's like Trey McQueen running the post route. Graydon Walker running the out route over here to the far sideline and the short out, and it's like Eli Moore maybe running the deep out pattern to the end zone, and boy, everybody well covered.
Third time tonight, Bulldogs have been deep inside Petal territory. The first time they got a penalty, had to punt. Second time they failed on fourth down, and they got another fourth down try coming up right here. Walker in motion. Shaq drops to throw on fourth down, looking for a man. That ball is caught, and that should be a touchdown, and that is a Bulldog touchdown. Eli Morey on the slant route from 24 yards out from Sladen Shaq.
Eli dropped two there in the first quarter, made up for it here in the second quarter. Slant route, and tell you what, he was blanketed and somehow still came up with the catch to get to the end zone. Good job, good route, getting to the inside leverage of the safety, making the catch and getting to the end zone. Great job, Eli Moore.
Extra point attempt coming up. Bulldogs trying to cut this in half. Kick is up, and it is true. 14-7 now. Dogs down by just 7. 7:38 to go until the half. Let's pause 30 seconds.
He gets the hand. Talk to the hand. I'm not listening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a personal foul. It should negate that play and be 15 yards from the spot. They're going to leave it.
Yeah,
and what looks like an 8-yard penalty?
That I'm having a hard time understanding.
So it looks like
from the end of the run. All right, on the field, we got a pass this time. It's a little screen set up. He's in the open field off the left side. Eagles aren't going to get him. He's headed to the end zone for another touchdown on a little screen pass set up to the left, and the Eagles not able to track him down. Had a chance to get him early, just had some blockers out there and a lot of space. He shows you his speed goes to the end zone.
It wouldn't have mattered if it was 3rd and 30 there.
he was going to go.
He was going to go. It's
getting back to that penalty, it seemed like
from the end of the run,
it's the only way you can mark off 8.
Would have been a dead ball.
I don't understand that.
Penalty, but, the block's happening during the play, so you would think, a 2nd and 2 would turn into a 2nd and, 17, but instead it gets reset to about a 2nd and 8. Granted, he takes it to the house, like I mentioned. It doesn't have huge implications at this point, but it is a confusing penalty mark there.
All right, flags fly. This one's blown dead.
All right, so Poplarville just got another touchdown while we were watching the Cleveland Central run. Poplarville's up 20-6. They had their PAT blocked Poplarville and South Pike are meeting for the first time since 2020. Meanwhile, Cleveland Central and Florence, this is their first ever meeting, as we got a timeout right there to discuss the 2-point play. Tupelo just ran one in again. Let's see if we can go to Tupelo and Hernando. Oh, they're very good about giving us replays. Is Kylan Bobo's just having a monster season. Was this his 19th touchdown now, boys? 19th touchdown of the season for Kylan Bobo. Just a wrecking crew of him and J.J. Hill at running back for the Golden Wave. And hopefully we'll see a replay of it soon. And, yep, here it is right on cue, the Tupelo touchdown.
The safety to the end zone, which he did, and now the extra point pending.
But you see the patience. Kylan allowed those blocks to set up, the hole to develop and open, and then when he sees it, he bursts through untouched for a touchdown.
And extra point there, good, presented by Dodges. We'll take a commercial break. Tupelo up 21-7.
All right, welcome back to Eagle Football on the Eagle Sports Network. This is a point after touchdown. Cleveland Central will be going for 2 here. They've struggled on these plays so far tonight. Quarterback will keep this one. He looks to throw, and that's going to be overthrown. Had his guy, but can't hit him, and that'll be no good. That'll make it 18-7. Cleveland Central with the lead in this one. Eagle offense will get the football back. A chance to try to
2nd and 10. There's the give, trying to just ride his offensive line around the corner to the left side. And that's Nye Johnson, short gain of 3 yards.
This is our first look at Germantown and Oxford. 7A Region 2, the Germantown Mavericks look like they have the horses to compete for a region title this year. They boat raced Starkville last week and are looking to start 2-0 in region play for the first time since 2018 when they were a 5A school. Right now they have a 10-7 lead on the Oxford Chargers. This is Petal and Brandon just got an interception, and this is a pick 6. Brandon right back in it now. I think we're waiting for the point after, but it is 14-13 as Petal just gives one back to the Brandon Bulldogs. The extra point is on the way in just a second, and it is good. Tied at 14 in Brandon. The 2-point attempt for Cleveland Central, no good. We can go back now to Germantown and Oxford, with Germantown at the ball with the Oxford 46.5-yard line.
4th down and 5. Empty set. Chargers have 4 defensive linemen in the pellets. And here comes a flag, but I believe the timeout was called first, and they will give the timeout to the Mavericks. We'll take the timeout as well, a twisted turnip timeout on the field. Mavericks.
All right, now we're going to MRA and Parklane for the first time. Madison RedZone Academy, probably, if not one of the top teams, the top team in the state. I mean, they play anybody and they'll beat anybody. They had that big win at Catholic in Baton Rouge a couple weeks ago. This is our only MAIS game of the night. Parklane Academy, man, they were feeling good. Primed for an upset, 7-0 to start the season. They have not given up a point in the last 4 games going into tonight. But MRA, as we all know, can put up points and put them up in a hurry. And right now it's 21-0 MRA at home this evening against the Pioneers.
First down yardage gained. That was just there was a pair of receivers out there. Holt Adams took a step back, and his buddy in front of him just blocked. And Holt Adams made the grab, gets the uptown first down for the MRA offense.
We saw that quite a bit 2 weeks ago at Catholic. They ran that play a ton.
Stockett takes a snap. Gives it to Michael McCrory running off the left edge, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Nice play by Parklane's number 12, Wick Lindsey, listed as a tight end, but made a nice play. Loss of 5 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 15. 8-19, 8-18, 8-17 to play.
3 wideouts into the boundary. Now Bryce Johnson will come into the backfield. They'll give it to Johnson. Jet sweep left side. A first down, and he'll angle out of bounds. Way too easy for the Mavericks. Oxford was expecting something else, and here comes the jet sweep.
What a great job when the receivers know they're not going to get the ball. They line up over there on that left side, do a great job of taking their guys out of the play, driving that block all the way down, and then he picks up 10, steps out of bounds, nobody hurt.
First bank, first down, 37-yard line, empty set. King White, quick throw to Harris, tight end over the middle, doing the dirty work. He is just running into Chargers. It'll be finally sat down, a 5-yard gain to the right side.
Harris does a great job because 95 for the Chargers is just coming in there and just punching at that ball.
It's Houston with the motion this time. They give it to him. He runs ahead for a short gain.
Yeah, that 2nd 8 territory again.
You know, I like this situation, with Kane getting back into the backfield. It at least gives you the opportunity to have a two-phase offense, multiple weapons.
Yeah.
And you're waiting for it. You don't know when it's going to happen, but eventually he's going to raise up and try to throw one of these and hope that one of those defensive backs misses an assignment. Somebody's going to be streaking down the field.
Yeah, and those things take time, right? You gotta get this defensive line a little hesitant to just crash
you
on
slow
you
them down
before you can take that step back. We do see Weathersby out wide here.
Play action.
Ball is, I thought, out. Bulldogs, I think, have it. Let's see who has it. I am not sure.
It's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline.
And again, just the go route. They are very confident in the – I don't know how Fornerette is getting that wide open.
Well, so here I think is the situation here. You had him running kind of up the field and then out. You had another receiver running short. So in the zone, pretty much the Bowles is pushing him toward the safety, McQueen. McQueen just didn't react fast enough to get over there.
Fornerette has been a one-man show in this first half. First down and 10, going to hand it off, try the run game, and this time a successful run inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line, and this is going to be a new running back.
Stockett hands it off to Jackson Jenkins, and Jenkins is in the end zone for another winning smile touchdown, a 1-yard carry for Jackson Jenkins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night. Patriots lead at 27-0, 6:50 to play in the game.
More of a load, over 200 pounds. Ball's on the near hash. And going to turn and get it to Chavez Walker again, and this time Bulldog's going to eat him up. I said, not that time, my friend. We're going to get you. You're going to go back a yard.
Yeah, that's going to be, I think Travion Washington is going to get over there, and before he could find the space, is going to get there, wrap him up, and wait for help. Ashton Moore's helmet's going to come off, so he's got to come off for a play. It's got a big 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, big 3rd down play coming up here. As we got 29 to snap, 3:31 to go on the game clock. Bulldogs won the toss, elected to defer. They will get the ball in the second half. Straight away for Belton. Belton again going to give it to Chavez Walker, and he's going to hit the 5 and down to the 4, but it'll be 4th down and 2.
Hall, Tony going to get the carry around the left side. Warrior Tire, touchdown. Caden Tony.
Sophomore getting him 7. Big push up front by the line, just like we've seen all night. Samuel Nicholas leading the way, but really.
And they're going to give it to Walker again. He's going to go straight ahead, and I don't know that he got it, as I believe he may be short half a yard.
Well, this is amazing here, and I believe they're going to give it to him, but, boy, that let that play extend and extend and extend without ever blowing the whistle. Well, the Bulldog defense coming off the field, and
it looks like they did hold on.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the referee down here on the near side, and she is standing at the 3.
Yeah.
Poplarville's got to stop scoring touchdowns while we're watching other games. Waiting for Petal to see if they could score. Poplarville scored again, and they just blocked the extra point. South Pike did for the 2nd straight time. Not that it really matters because 6 points is more than 1, but still, that's kind of cool to block 2 extra points in one game. It's also 26-6 Poplarville. So Poplarville coming off. Lost to Macomb. They were off last week, and they certainly are righting the ship right now. Meanwhile, we're looking at Petal and Brandon. There was another fumble there, and now they're trying to determine the spot, and they gave Petal a 1st down. They recovered it, and they gave him the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. Cleveland Central has the ball against Florence. It's 18-7. Germantown and Oxford are still at 10-7. We just saw MRA go up 28-0 on Parklane. And then also watching Oak Grove up 35-0 on Meridian. They are closing in on another touchdown. They just had one. I guess it was wiped off or wiped away via a penalty. I didn't see. We'll go here first before we go back to Brandon and Petal.
So their 40 seconds or so can go a lot further than the Eagles could take it. So yeah, they're gonna let this drain and then probably run a play. And if they get it,
now they do. Looking to pass, heavy pressure. He's going to be sacked, and that works out about as good as you can for the Eagles. Now you get the ball all the way back at the 45. The incomplete or whatever else, but the sack gives you a chance to do something here.
Yeah, and listen, that's just got to be communicated right to the quarterback.
Petal Panthers at the 3-yard line after a semi-controversial play. They do get the first down. They're on the far hash. They're going to go student body left. Everybody stacked in on the left side. And I believe they have number 6, Aisley Brown, back in at running back. Quarterback going to keep it. Now we got a whistle on the play.
Give it to the running back, number 21, straight ahead a little bit off the left side. He's got about 5 yards on the play.
Yep.
Running back is Parker Wing. Parklane with a big throw and catch moments ago, and now a good play on first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Clock rolls. We're under 6 minutes to play in the half. MRA leads 20.
He was trying to tuck and run, and the football went bouncing off the turf, and the Chargers.
Down Petal Panthers as Aisley Brown's going to take it himself. That's a 2-yard run and a touchdown.
Yeah, actually, check that, Jake. The quarterback looks like he was basically stringing it along, maybe a pitch.
Yeah, that was
Brown
Caden Belton. Yeah.
Yeah, just basically kind of needled his way through, found a hole, and got wrapped up around the 1-yard line. Was able to power his way into the end zone.
Panthers on for the point after attempt. That kick is up, and it is.
And a run stretch off to the right side, and not much, maybe a yard. They just did a great job filtering that thing on down the line, and Tupelo makes a tackle. And it's 3rd down and 7 coming up, and we'll see if they.
Number 10, Braxton Hughes at quarterback. He takes the snap, gives it to the running back off the right side. He's outside, and he's going to be into the end zone. And that is number 6, Brennan Ellison. They just walled off the right edge, and Ellison was able to go from the left hash all the way out to the S in Patriots on the right side of the play.
That's right. Our cornerback got sucked in and got blocked, and there was just nobody around to stop him.
28-6, MRA with the lead.
What was the number on the carry?
That was
you said Ellison, maybe?
Yeah, number 6, Brennan Ellison.
6, okay.
PAT coming up for number 29, Miles Carter. The snap is good. The hold is good.
And he's tackled for a loss. And that sack was brought to you by KAJCP Parts and Supply.
Sure was, man. They got to him, didn't they?
A lot of them got to him. 85.
Yeah.
Eli on stop.
Eli timed it again, ran through there going after him. Tell you what, Eli has turned out to be a pretty good linebacker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He plays tight end for us a lot on the offensive side. We're down to 5 minutes, 35 seconds here.
Looks like he fell right hard on the ball.
Yeah, shoulder. But nonetheless, 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Bulldogs able to get some momentum and traction in the passing game.
Pass, they're finally going to
That's
bring
how you run it. By number 10, Malik Taylor.
Looks like
that's how you run it, man. That's how you run it.
Mark him at the 33, so that's a big 1st down, and that 1st down is brought to you by Kringle Dentistry.
Yeah,
Kringle Dentistry.
Oh, Taylor, like I said, he got some quick feet, man, side to side. You know, just that movement, man.
So Chargers line up, snap it, hand it off to Taylor again. This time he goes through the right side, and they're going to bring him down. He got maybe a yard. I don't know if he got much of a gain on that play. Yeah, they're going to give him 1 yard and bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball's at the 32-yard line now of Olive Branch. So Chargers now they're going to spread one receiver out both sides. Trusty's in gun. Malik Taylor's over to his right shoulder. Now Chargers come set. Ball getting ready to be snapped. Snapped away. Trusty's got it. Looks over to his right. Runs over to his right. Now throws it to Taylor. Taylor catches it, and he's And he's going to be in the end zone.
Great run by number 10, Malik Taylor.
Yep, great touchdown. Taylor caught it and got by one guy there and just took off. Great play.
Wide receiver to each side. White wants to throw slant route left side. Coleman, a great adjustment. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, King White to Keyshawn Coleman. 15 yards, and here comes a late flag.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a penalty on the field.
That's a hard-earned touchdown, and I think, those guys were running their mouth a little bit too much, but, man, had to celebrate. Now they put Mootsie in a tough position to make the extra point, but great slant route right there. Coleman is a quick back, a quick receiver. King White throws that a little bit behind him. Coleman's able to make the spinning catch. It's just a great catch. Hopefully you guys were able to see that on the broadcast, but we're just constantly impressed by him. I mean, it is something else, and Tulane is really fortunate to have that guy coming next year.
Coleman lets him know about it. He made the adjustment, just snagged it away from him.
And you can just see the frustration coming out of these receivers after all the fighting they're having to do to just make any kind of catch. So
everything is hard.
Everything's hard, and they're going to run their mouth when they get it.
Mootsie is on for the PAT, but we've got more flags. He's getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah, it looks like the guys in blue went a little too early.
This is normally where Coach Cutcliffe would say, let's go ahead and stick the offense out there and go for two. Let's see what Coach Mitchell elects to do here. His Mavericks up 16-7 with 4:05 remaining in the first half, and it is offside on the Charger.
Replay to try.
Good snap. No rush. High kick. And it's going to drive the return man back. It's going to hit the 50 down to the 45, 40. And it's going to take a Bulldog bounce. A nice punt down to the 31-yard line. And, boy, they flipped the field.
10-point game. We've got more whistles.
Looks like we're going back the other way now.
Timeout Germantown. Do they have something up their sleeve?
Oh, yeah, now you're at the 1-yard line. Why not?
Threatening quickly. The ball's at the 8-yard line. 2nd down and 5. A couple of men in motion for MRA. McCrory goes to the pistol formation. And now here comes Case Thomas in motion from right to left. So 3 receivers on the left side. That's the short side. They give it to McCrory running off the left side. He's going to be wrapped up. Oh, he fumbled the ball. It's going to be picked up. And I don't think anybody's going to catch this young man. We'll have to see. Samuel Stockett is still giving chase. But for Parklane Academy number 9, Paul Forrest is going to be tripped up at the 5-yard line. What a great hustle play by Jack Dalton.
Nice, Jack.
Michael McCrory was fighting for extra yardage. The ball came out. Paul Forrest picked it up at about the 14-yard line is where the marker is, and he gets all the way back to the 5-yard line before Jack Dalton takes him down. Great hustle play for Dalton to keep Parklane out of the end zone. We'll have to see if the Patriot defense is able to keep them out here. 4:02 to play in the half. MRA 28, Parklane 7, but Parklane with a big play, and they're looking to
That's Caden Belton, and it'll be 2nd down, or check that, 3rd down and 1.
Trying to go short. Looks like about 6 yards short to J.B. Bridges' receiver, and he was covered. Then tried to do hit Fournette on the far sideline. We finally had him covered, and he basically had to get rid of the football.
So it'll be 3rd down and short. Got to pick up about 2 yards. Ball's at the 39-yard line of Petal. 1:04 to go until the half. Panthers on top, 21-14. Belton, 1-by-2 set, trying to get the Dogs offside. Got to check as we got 1:04 on the game clock. Now 10 seconds on the play clock. Dogs would love to hold right here. Maybe even get a turnover if we could. Going to go play action, screen play, far side, and that's going to be right at the sticks. He might have it. They're going to wind it forward. Said he was about a little bit forward. That's going to be pass complete to number 17. That's going to be to Drew Moody.
I'll tell you what, Ashton Moore, great job of getting over there to making a tackle. Not for Ashton Moore. Moody, who had a long way to run after that catch.
And that's the first incompletion. He was looking again for Malcolm Fournette on a deep post route, and that ball falls incomplete.
Fournette running the post from the far receiver position, and the quarterback Belton was throwing to go route.
Braxton Hughes has a running back to his right shoulder. 3 receivers to the right. And the Patriots
should
jump
draw a
off
flag,
sides.
yeah.
5, say 3.
And he's got speed to burn. Second down. Going to go back to the run game. Bulldogs said, nope, not tonight. That's going to be a stop, no gain on the play. Maybe a yard for Brown. It'll be
place every week. Just high football IQ again, putting himself in the right position. And when the opportunity presented itself to get an interception, he pulled it in. So really good stop once again by this Clayton Arrow defense.
And so that is a hopeful game changer for the Arrows as it keeps the Yellow Jackets from putting more points.
Makes a shift. The offensive line doesn't jump, but a great tackle there for Parker Durham. And that was Ellison on the carry, number 6. Parker Durham trips him up and keeps him out of the end zone.
The right hash is trying to break it towards the sideline, and a good tackle by Aaron Farrell to put him on the ground near midfield.
Max Taylor was there too. He's a reserve linebacker. He's on that kicking team. Is able to make that.
A big lineup in for Parklane Academy. The quarterback has number 6 to his right shoulder, but he has an H-back and a big offensive line in front of him. Play clock down to 2-1, and they're going to take a timeout. Parklane takes a timeout. They face 3rd and goal of the
ball game. 1st and 10 for Drew Dean and crew. It's been a tough night throwing the football for Mr. Dean.
Yeah, I'll look for some crazy routes right here, but
Dean handoff, running back, left side, tripped up as he got to the second.
He's got Cotton open. Cotton's going to be brought down inside the 35-yard line. That's a big first down, fellas. Beautiful pass, wasn't it?
It was. I mean,
Flag on Grenada, flag on Grenada.
Oh,
Come
you
on.
got to be kidding. I see it now way back there. Oh, man, that was a beautiful pass and catch.
Oh, trust you. He got a strong arm, man.
And it's going to back us up.
30 years ago.
3-on-2.
Dean in the pistol, fakes it to Jamerson, screen, left side, passes caught at the line of scrimmage, gets a nice block, turns it up the left sideline, and they are battling with him all the way inside the 25-yard line. Just the pitch and catch to Christian Cordell Fields.
I don't remember another completion. So that may have been. Is that the first completion of the game?
There have not been many.
Yeah, that's their 3rd completion of the game. But that one right there goes for a big chunk. And again, it's that triangle trip left, and only 2 guys lining up over there.
Dean throws the screen, left side again. Fields makes the catch, turns.
J. Brown, the running back, he drops back to pass. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Hughes Hughes dropped back. He was under pressure. He made a great pass into the middle of the field, and the ball was caught for a touchdown. I'm not 100% sure who made the grab, and there's a mass of humanity at the goal line. Number 1 made the grab.
He was like, hey, and Trusty finally spotted him and chunked it to him.
He had to throw it so far. It took him forever to get there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, just because of physics, yeah.
Man. So we're down to 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Right now, Grenada's up 35-6. Huge pass play. We started from the 9, and now we're sitting there at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, and that's the 22-yard line of Olive Branch. Just for those listening to understand, we're way down there getting close to the green zone. Chargers line up, ball snapped. Trusty fakes it, throws it over in the corner deep to Cotton. It's going to hit and bounce off. It's going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for number 1, Cotton, incomplete. 2nd down, Grenada.
See what we're going to do right here. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 22. Chargers looking over here for the sideline for the play call. We're going to have 2 receivers on the left side only. One comes across now in motion. That's going to be Hardiman. Swings around behind the quarterback. Ball's going to be snapped, handed off to the running back. That's going to be Ewing. Ewing gets, somebody reached out and grabbed his shoelace.
Yeah, that's what they got him by.
Oh, yeah, and he just couldn't.
Be into the end zone. Gross tried to strip him late, but a big touchdown run by the quarterback in Drew Dean, and the Chargers have gotten this one a little bit closer.
And that's a faking the jet sweep right, quarterback keeper left, and he does a really good job of just making the play with his feet, making some guys miss, and then
Ball's going to be snap low, hands it off to Ewing. Ewing goes to the left, but I think that low snap kind of hung them up a little bit.
Yeah, just that little.
Weren't able to actually back them up a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
Brings up 4th down.
Chargers going to keep that offense out there. Ball is on the.
All right, extra point is good for Oxford. 18-14 Germantown, 1:26 to go. Let's go back to Grenada. They're up on – who are they playing? They're playing Olive Branch. That's right. There's a timeout. We're at halftime at Starkville and Clinton. That's Clinton's revenge game. Their former coach, John Carr, he was there for 1 season. Now his back is – and Starkville is up 14-0. John Carr up 14-0 on his old team. Tupelo is up 21-7 right now with 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see if Hernando can steal one right before halftime.
At this point, call it the first time and get it set. But that's pitiful. That's awful.
Here's Miles Bryant. It's going to be a 37-yard field goal. Right in the middle of the field. Kick is up. It's long enough, and it is good. So they're going to get.
So, you know when I say teams do this while we're watching this? Well, in case you thought I was lying, sometimes I am. This was true there, though. That was true because Poplarville literally scored as that field goal was going up. Hernando did make the field goal. 21-10 Tupelo at halftime. Here comes a point after for Poplarville. They've only passed going into tonight 14 times this year. But they passed there and scored a touchdown. We got a timeout coming. Coach is looking for one. It's 32-12. Poplarville late in the second quarter. Looking around, Germantown's got the ball with 1:24. MRA has the ball they blew that one dead with a penalty. Germantown starting at their own 20 down, 18-14 with 1:24 left in the first half.
First bank, first down. 2-by-3 the wideouts. Chargers bring 4. White back to pass. He's going to step up. He's going to tuck and run and get out of there. They'll hit.
All right, that's a 2-point conversion for Poplarville. Maybe the coaches forgot that they just had the last 2 extra point attempts blocked. Either way, it's now 34-12 Poplarville. We're back at Germantown and Oxford.
Steps up. He's got a man behind the defense. Passes hauled in. Lawson Branson beat the corner, and the safety couldn't get over in time. Here comes the Maverick offense stampeding down the field.
Man, does a great job just making a fingertip catch there, just a full sprint. Couldn't keep his feet in bounds. Ran out, but got behind his guy and was able to make a great catch.
First bank, first down to the 45. A huge haul in. They have not been many of those tonight down the field.
Yeah,
2-by-3. Chargers bring 3. Quick throw to Harris. Makes the catch. He's tripped up immediately at the 41-yard line. 50 seconds on the clock. Pick up a 4.
Mavs don't have any timeouts left. They had to use several timeouts earlier in the game.
2nd and 6. Clock 40. 39. White back to pass. Fires it left side. A great adjustment again. Lawson Branson squeezes another one down at the 28-yard line.
Wow, what a catch. I mean, just has to leave his feet. Catching that ball behind him.
Stops the clock as they move the sticks. First bank, first down. White slams it into the turf here at Bobby Holcomb Field.
30 seconds.
On both sides, the left and the right. Ball is snapped at quarterback.
Jenkins out to the right side of the formation, and Stockett was able to find Will Jones down the right side.
Well, Ross, what you got is they were in man free. Our cover one, they had a free safety. And when we went to trips, the free safety went to this side over Case. And we went back, and Jenkins just kind of held the first guy, and the other 2 just went vertical, and nobody covered Will Jones. There was only 2 over there. Nobody covered him.
So a Watkins Construction and Roofing explosive play from Stockett to Will Jones. And the Patriots have Wade Hansford on to add that.
Ball is snapped. hand to the tailback. Got a little room to run out over the 20 to about the 23 or 4. Going to be back a little past the original line of scrimmage.
Terry on the carry.
I think Coach trying to get the ball back here.
Minute and 29 seconds.
Some opportunities on the edges.
2nd and 10 at the 27. Ball shaded to that left hash. Johnson in motion. They'll give it to him. Jet sweep around the left side. Gets a nice block from Nye Johnson, and he'll angle out of bounds after about 4, maybe 5 yards, and the clock stops at 26 seconds.
We'll take it. That's a good clock management right there. Jet sweep, just run out of bounds. Don't go down inbounds. Now you're 3rd and manageable. Inside the 22-yard line.
26 seconds. Clock is at a halt right now at the 22. Empty set for the senior King White. White back to pass. Has time. Trying to go over the top. Coleman is playing bumper cars with a defensive back. Coleman doesn't understand why a flag won't fly, and it'll sail over everybody's head, incomplete, and bring up 4th down.
Here come the kicking team. King White had to get rid of that one quick. Again, number 28 coming on that corner blitz, just being very disruptive in the backfield for the Mavs.
It'll be a 39-yarder for the right-footed kicker in Nate Mutzi from that left hash. Trying to make it 21-14 from 39 out. Mutzi over the line, and the kick is good. Nate Mutzi buries one home and silences the home crowd.
What a great job. I mean, you ask your kicker to step up and just do a couple of things during the game, and he's able to step up right there. That's the second one he's hit. And wow, now you go up 7. You give the ball back with 16 seconds left. Hopefully you take this 7-point lead into halftime and you get the ball to start the second half.
And we'll keep it right here. Mavericks got to kick it off to the Chargers somehow.
So Chargers line up now. Running back finally gets out. Ball snapped. Quarterback throws it over here to the right side, in and out of the hands of Hardeman. He almost had it there before he went out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of led him too much. Led him a little bit too much there.
So now Grenada lines up 2 receivers left side. Ball's going to be snapped, handed off to Taylor. Taylor goes to the right side. They're going to bring him down on the
squib kick off the carpet. Upman will jump on it at the 36-yard line. That'll eat up 1 second off the clock. So 15 ticks remain in the first half.
Ball's going to be snapped. Trusty steps back.
False start. On Grenada.
Yeah, they're saying false start.
Penalty flag on the play.
And it's thrown on both sides of the field, too.
Yeah.
Well, at least on that far side over here, there's something pink laying on the field, I see.
I think it may be some of the uniform, man.
Down to 57 seconds left here into halftime.
Got to go deep. Lake Comery 7. Lake Comery 9. Center Hill 7. South Panola 32. Saltillo 12.
So it's 3rd and 12 right here. Grenada's going to line up 3 receivers left and 1 right. Ball's going to be snapped. Trusty looks over the left side. Now he's looking to the right, throws it right. It's going to be fielded and caught and knocked out of bounds around the, looks like the 46. That's going to bring up,
Pass complete to number 80.
4th down. 4th and, where he's marked, he's going to mark it right there at 45, 4th and 3. We're down to 53 seconds. Right now, Grenada's going to have 2 receivers left side only. Ends move around now to the left side. Ball's going to be snapped. Hands it off to 10. Taylor goes around the left side. He gets through. They're going to bring him down. It's a first down. He's now tackled at the 30.
Great run by number 10, Malik Taylor.
So the chain's got to move. Clock stops right there.
And that first down
restart now.
That first down is brought to you by Kringer Dentistry.
So Chargers line up 1 receiver both sides. Ball snap. Trusty looks back, and he's going to throw it now deep to Cotton over in the corner.
Got flags everywhere,
He's caught it.
Got flags everywhere.
There's a flag. And there's another flag.
Got a flag back there. Got flags everywhere, man.
He caught the ball in the end zone. There were flags up here by the line of scrimmage, and then one thrown down there at the end zone after the play.
I don't know what that was for.
I don't know. Find out here what's going on. Right now the clock is stopped at 32 seconds. Let's see what's going on. Well, if it's one on both sides, they'll wash out, and we'll just have to replay the down.
I don't want to do that. I just want the touchdown.
That's right.
Take them a minute to figure all this out. You know, it's homecoming here tonight.
Over the middle of the field. He throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Caruth, and Caruth is – I'm not sure he got the first down. Let's see where they give it to him.
They're going to give it to him.
They do give it to him just beyond the 30. It looked like he caught it over the 30, but he went back over behind the 30 on his own.
He went back on his own trying to gain more yards, but they're going to give him forward progress.
They do give it to him. The clock is asked to be back in motion, and it is now 109, 107 to play in the half. We'll see if Parklane just takes a couple snaps and runs it out, or just what's going to happen. MRA with the 35-14 lead.
And listen, I don't blame him when I say this, but Caruth is his favorite target because he waited and waited and waited and waited to throw that ball, and I thought he had another guy open earlier.
Three-man front for the Patriot defense. They hand it off to the running back. That's Ellison off the right side, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down after a gain of about 6. So it'll be second and very manageable for Park.
Okay, so Grenada, there was some discussion about Zion Cotton's touchdown catch just a moment ago. They had a lot of flags on the play, but they said the touchdown stands. I don't know what the score is right now, to be honest with you. 40-6. That is a lot of points. So this will make it 41-6. Grenada rolling in this 6A Region 1 matchup with Olive Branch. And we are waiting for the PAT. Let's go back to Parklane. 4 seconds left in the first half against MRA. They're going to run it and get tackled. MRA has 359 pass yards in the first half. It's an obscene number. They're a big 35-14 over the undefeated Parklane Pioneers. Germantown and Oxford just went to halftime. Germantown has a 21-14 lead in that ball game. Tulane commit Keyshawn Coleman's got a touchdown catch for the Germantown Mavericks this evening as we await this PAT. Looks like everything is at halftime except this one. And the PAT is no good. No good. So Grenada up 40-6, a dominating performance by the defending 6A champs here in Week 8 of Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live. Grenada, I don't know how much time is left in this first half as we are looking at all my other screens, and I got no football going on. We'll be showing our staff pick'ems again. And, hey, speaking of football, Cleveland Central and Florence are out of the locker room getting ready for the second half. That is a game Cleveland Central leads 18-7. That's a 5A Region 2 matchup in the first ever meeting between these two schools. Cleveland Central was a runner-up in North State last year. They lost to West Point, and that game was 14-7 in the North State Finals. West Point went on to win the 5A championship. Florence, meanwhile, is led by seventh-year head coach Rod Davis, former Southern Miss linebacker, was an assistant in Northwest Rankin before taking this job. 3 straight winning seasons there. He's the NCAA's all-time leading solo tackler with 360 tackles. 3-time All-American in 2002, Connerly Trophy winner, like I mentioned, at USM. As we watch Grenada and Olive Branch wind down this first half. If I stop talking, probably figure out how much time is left in the first half, huh? If we listen to those guys. Anyway, let's go to kickoff of the second half between Cleveland Central and Florence.
Explosive plays that the Cleveland Central offense made you say, man, we're only down 11. We're in this thing. You just got to find a way to keep pace and maybe find another score, too. They kick this one. It's going to be fielded by Caden Boyd. He picks it back up, drives ahead. I was waiting to see if he was going to field that ball. He was able eventually to collect it, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds just beyond the 25-yard line. And
It'll be interesting to see. Scrimmage ball is snapped, handed off to the tailback. He's running down to the right side. He's met the line of scrimmage and tackled.
We got 1 yard gain on that play.
We ran the ball, so didn't go out of bounds or anything, so the clock is running. That could take us on into halftime.
Great stop by number 37, Samaje Brown. That's going to be it, guys.
Hey, Grenada conveniently going to halftime. Y'all like my new mic? Part of the technical difficulties we had tonight. We're going to hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy, and then we'll be back to look at our staff picks for Week 8 before we get back to some second half action in Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live presented by Performance Therapy.
Hello, I'm Brian Henley with Performance Therapy. I'm the physical therapist and clinic director at our Gluckstadt Clinic. We are in the Madison County area, and we proudly serve many of our schools in this area as well as our local community. We treat everywhere from the younger kids, athletes, non-athletes, to the local geriatric population. We have over 25 years of experience in the physical therapy field here in this clinic. This has helped us to gain a large amount of respect with our local medical community and helped us with our relationships with both the physicians that refer to us as well as our local community and clientele. We take great pride in the relationships we are able to build with our patients through focused care and focused treatment to help them achieve their goals. You can contact us directly at our Gluckstadt Clinic or reach us through one of our 14 clinics across the state. We are Performance Therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
All right, welcome back. Now, we were talking at the break. I look like a game show host, and just for the record, Drew Carey, if you can hear this message, and any of these producers or whoever's at CBS, my dream job is to be the host of The Price is Right. So, come on down. Let's go to the stat pick, shall we? Here's how the standings look after, well, we haven't done the picks for 7 weeks. We started week 3? That sounds right. Maybe week 4. Hayes, our fearless leader, and the most stressed out guy in this room at the beginning of the night when things were falling apart, but he got us on the air, is our fearless leader at 32-13. I'm 31-14. But our only difference for Hayes and I is Brandon and Petal. I took Petal, he took Brandon, and Petal has a halftime lead of 21-14. So I am secretly, not so secretly rooting for Petal to win this, so I can even things up. We got Andrew at 29-16, Sterling 27-18. Abby so close to getting back over 500. We're all rooting for you, Abby. She's also wearing the same sunglasses she is in her picture right now. She has a blinding headache. She's wearing them right now. I mean, come up and prove this. Well, okay, they're not the same, but you're wearing sunglasses that look somewhat like that. You wear the same shirt and jacket every week. No, I've only worn this 4 times, back-to-back weeks. I've worn the same combo. The white shirt looks the best in this scenario. I have decided it. All right, anyway. So the group, for the most part, picked Poplarville. Sterling's trying to make up ground. He picked South Pike. That's not going to work out for him. We got Cleveland Central up on Florence. That didn't work out for. It's not working out. We're not going to give up on it. Not going to give up on it. Tupelo is up 21-10 at halftime on Hernando. Like we mentioned, Petal and Brandon are close. Starkville up 14-0 on Clinton. As Brandon and Petal are actually coming back from halftime. Looks like they're about to get set. Germantown up 21-14 on Oxford. And I really wish the 3 leaders were not picking the same in that game either. No one's going to make up any ground. Grenada is all over Olive Branch. And then we've got Oak Grove. They were up 35-0 at one point on Meridian. And we swapped them out as we got Clinton and Starkville to work. And the MRA is up on Parklane. It's funny, the 2 people who sit together seem to be following each other. Sterling and Abby are right next to each other, handling the social, and then Andrew and Hayes are working the technical, and you can see the similarities in the picks. And obviously one part of the room is doing better than the other. I am funny. Okay. All right, so Clinton and Starkville are about to get set. Oh, it looks like I got homecoming tonight at MRA. So they'll be going for a while. And then Cleveland Central and Florence. Ooh, Florence just got a big stop. Got a big sack in the backfield. So let's go to Florence. And, hey, here's Brandon and Petal about to kick off. Petal about to kick off. 21-14, Panthers over the Bulldogs.
FM, 1400 AM, 106.3 FM. Also on WJQSTheFan.com. And you can watch the ball game for free on BrandonBulldogs.live. Select Channel 1. Select Channel 1 as we move through. Petal moving left to right. Brandon moving right to left. And we're set for third quarter action here at Bulldogs Stadium. Really nice crowd. Packed house here for the Panthers and the Bulldogs. Sky kick as that's going to be hit. They better get on it. And we're going to get on it right there. And not sure what we were doing there.
Yeah, McQueen had a lot of Lahari had a lot of ground to catch up, and I think Corbin could.
As again, it's Trip Smith in the backfield. Yeah. He is just wreaking havoc on this drive. You'll see the replay of what you're talking about right here. This is how you set an edge, even against a pulling guard. Steps in, decleats him, forces the running back to go all the way around. It's just a textbook play.
When your lead blocker is sitting on the ground in front of you, that's good play by defense.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he bounces it, and all of a sudden the linebackers now have a fighting chance to make that tackle, and he's not coming so fast downhill at you. So we talked about the defense needing a big stop.
Boy, did they get it.
Boy, did they get it. Trip
and
just
here,
manhandles
Morgan Weathersby is a weapon in the return game. We'll see if he can't get a chance to return this one. They get it off.
Yeah, he's going to let this one roll, and that ends up being costly. I mean, it is.
Yeah, you want to see him just run and catch that football, catch it on the run, cost him 50.
Second down and 2 coming up. Shaq again going to give the football. Tyson Robinson's got an alley. Tyson Robinson cuts it right back up. He's going to cut back across the grain, and he is going to have a pickup of 15 and a first down.
Yeah, good job. Again, Tyson finding the holes and the creases to run. Counter play going right to left was going to keep left. And look, this is a good vision by Tyson. Saw a guy come right in his running lane, pivoted, went back right, extra yards after the run.
First down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shaq going to again give it to Tyson Robinson. Tyson bounces out, breaks a tackle, cuts it back inside, and he's going to cut it up and pick up maybe a yard on the play.
Boy, I tell you what, he had to do some nifty running, moving his feet. It looks like it was going to be a 2 or 3 yard loss. Was able to get out of the grass and head upfield for at least a 1 yard gain.
Just underway, third quarter action. 10:39 to go, third quarter action. Petal on top, 21-14. Bulldogs opening possession as they won the toss and selected to defer. At their own 46-yard line from the far hash. Shaq again going to give it to Tyson Robinson. They're going to test the teeth of that defense, and it's just nothing there. I mean, that is the strength of that Petal defense right there.
Yeah, if we're going to run straight ahead, it's really not proven to be successful. Trying to run right at the all-star nose guard. So it looks like we're going to have to pull the guard and the tackle going left to right.
Third down and 7. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side for Slade and Shaq. Got to get right around the Petal 45-yard line for a first down. Dogs have 6 first downs on the night. Shaq drops to throw. Got time, looking, going to throw. Got a man down the field looking for McQueen, and that's going to be incomplete. It'll be.
All right, so while we were watching Brandon throwing an incomplete pass, Starkville just had a pick 6 on Clinton to start the third quarter. Obviously, the extra point has been blocked, so Starkville up 20-0. I mentioned a little bit ago, John Carr, first-year head coach of Starkville. He came to Starkville from Clinton. You know, those Clinton boys wanted to bring him down, but right now it doesn't look like that's going to be the result tonight. Starkville has they're 0-1. They lost their region opener last week to Germantown, who's up on Oxford right now. Starkville has not lost their first 2 region games since 2022. However, in 2022, they went on to win a state title. I guess we're getting a redo of the extra point. The redo is good. 21-0, Starkville over the Clinton Arrows. Let's go back to Cleveland Central and Florence. Cleveland Central, its first game in 3 weeks. They had a double bye. Couldn't find an extra opponent this year, so they've just been hanging out and just practicing for a couple extra weeks That's never any fun when you just want to play a game. Their last win was 48-34 at Holmes County Central. And now back in action, got an 18-7 lead on Florence. Now we're back at Brandon and Petal. Petal has the football on the road, trying to pick up another win in 7A Region 3 play.
Looks like right up between the center and the left guard. They pushed him back. Great job, Travion Washington, Braxton Wells, Cam Williams getting to the line of scrimmage, bouncing back, going right side, and Preston Ashley was right there.
First down or second down and 10. They need to change the down distance or the down marker on the far side. There they go. 2-by-2 set for Belton. Going to set down and up back on the far side. Again, stretch play, run play, far side. Dog's going to get him again. He's going to lose about 4 on the play. That's Ashley Brown as loss of 3. He now has 15 carries for 18 yards. This is a guy that's extremely explosive. And I didn't watch the game, but he had a pretty big night last week.
Oh, he had a big night last Friday night against Oak Grove. And, boy, the Bulldogs, again, keeping the ball up, but keep forcing Petal into passing situations. But Petal's been real successful.
Bulldogs look like they might have jumped.
Prior to the snap, outside, defense, 5-yard, third down.
5th penalty of the night for the Bulldogs, 25 yards in penalties. And you got to find number 4. He's on the far side. Malcolm Fornerette, 4 catches for 121. And they had him open on a couple other plays and just missed him.
Run a little fake motion to Weathersby, who looks like he's got some room. They give it.
Drops to throw. Looking, going to throw a screen pass to the tight end, and the Bulldogs going to eat that up and picks up minimal yardage. It'll be 4th down as that's going to be the tight end, Slade Gillentine.
Yeah, good job by the Bulldog defense to recognize the play. Cam Williams looks like he got up there first, and looks like Monte Carlo Johnson was in the game there, is going to clean up the tackle.
7:49 to go. Petal on top. And they will kick this ball back. Starkville on top of Clinton 21-0, and Tupelo on top of Hernando 21-10. The Hernando team's much improved this year.
Yeah, I think they were undefeated going to that ball game tonight.
Had 1 loss, I think, and they may have been undefeated. High driving punt. McQueen going to field this around the 30. Now he's going to fall on it. And we'll have the ball first down and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, punter has some hang time on that one.
Then just pulled it and gets what he can, and what he can get is quite a few yards in the process. He'll be taken down near the 35. That's another pediatric dentistry first down.
About 12 yards on the gain. I think that was a design quarterback run all the way where he shows just a quick pump fake pass, and then he takes up off the first hole he sees off the left side. It does a really good job. So far, Clinton has done a good job of moving this football once again.
Now you're close to the 40 or at the 41.
Biggest thing is you just have to win on each down. Play each down as it is and go from there. But
straight ahead run that time for 32.
Nice
Langford.
run on first down for Hernando. Nice 7 or 8 yard gain.
Just eking out yards. It's an 8-yard gain up to the 49.
Well, it goes back to just controlling what you can control, playing within yourself and playing within your game, not getting frustrated. It's a big point of emphasis. It's just doing what you're supposed to do. Still a little bit of confusion up front, getting lined up, knowing where to go, but creating havoc with the speed of the game.
Here's Langford again, who got first down yardage.
Looking to pass this time. He's going to turn it loose. Got his man Weathersby right at the sticks. Nice throw and catch again as Kane Weathersby puts one on the spot. And we're going to see where they.
Shack drops to throw. Pressure coming. Going to look set. Gets his feet set, and that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Trey McQueen. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, got a hand in his face, and McQueen had to turn basically to a defender on that play to keep it from getting intercepted. But, boy, he was fortunate to get rid of the pass. Really had didn't see which tackle it was, but had him bearing down on him and basically had a hand in his face, so he's fortunate to get rid of it.
3rd down and 13. Bulldogs at their own 38-yard line. They got to get right across the 50 at the Petal 49. Nice night for football here in the 3rd weekend of October. think the temperatures, this will be one of the last mild nights. We're going to start dropping into the high 40s come Sunday night. 70s and 40s all next week somewhere. Shack drops to throw on 3rd down. Pressure coming, throws, looking for a man. That ball's caught by McQueen. That's a pickup of 7, but way short of the first down.
Could quite get down the field enough to get to the first down marker, but just a deep out pattern. Again, I tell you what, Petal front 3 is adding.
They fake the motion. This is a forward pitch, so that's not going to be a fumble, thank goodness. That's going to be an incomplete pass as they're trying to run that little counter look on the pitch man back to the inside, and just a little confusion. But that's one of the good things about that play. If that ball gets on the ground, it's just an incomplete pass.
That's right. Yeah, it works like a run. It just, number one, closer to the line of scrimmage, doesn't take that long to get it developed.
Langford to his right. Fumble, ball's loose. And Tupelo covers it up. Trace Wilson, I believe, jumped on top of that. And Tupelo has it back. Ball don't.
Ashley will keep this one. Big hole up the middle at the 30.
He's gone.
At the 20, at the 10. Kane Ashley with the pull and goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Kane Ashley with his second big run of the night, and that's a huge touchdown for Kane Ashley and the Eagle offense.
Man, you talk about just making the right read again. I mentioned it before. The play was won when he decided to keep it. It's a simple play. I'm watching one guy.
Another handoff to Lowry, right side, cuts it inside the right hash, falls forward. He'll have it at the 7-yard line. 2nd down, 5 to go.
Joke about Kane, that kick is no good.
Wow.
Sometimes we joke about Kane not being the fastest guy in the world, and we're just joking about it because he's a big guy. He's not as fast as some of the other players. But Kane can move, and he shows you that he gets down the field pretty good for a big guy right there. You see just a beautiful read. There's nobody home, and he is just off to the races, and he wins that race easily.
Quarterback keeper on the option. The ball is fumbled. The ball is fumbled forward on the option. The Arrows say they still have it, but man, that was a scary, scary opportunity right there that could have been blown by the Arrow offense, Todd.
Yeah, it just made your stomach drop right there when you saw that ball loose in the air. It's like, oh, man, here we go again. But very fortunate that Clinton Arrow was able to.
Throw ball high and picked off Eli Morey. Off the tip ball, and Morey has it down at the Petal 43-yard line. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Tell you what, he had a receiver open, running just kind of 12 yards and running in and threw a little bit high. He was trying to hit J.B. Bridges. Got a little bit high, and I think it bounced. I can't remember who got a hand on it initially. Was it McQueen? But Morey was on the back.
4. Pistol formation for the Arrows. Lowry, handoff, pushing forward. Now the mosh pit tries to get him a little bit more. He's going to be 1.5 yards shy of that 1st down mark.
All the way through the end zone. Don't drop it early. Just go score and celebrate, but don't do the gator jump apparently.
Dodges extra point for Hobson Daldry. Awaiting this one. Kick is up, nearly blocked, but it'll make its way through. And Tupelo leads it 28-10. Early in the 3rd here from Hernando. We'll take a commercial break.
And the 2-point conversion is no good. At this time, we'd like to thank a few more of our sponsors.
Sacked, and they're probably going to get him for intentional grounding right there, I would have to assume.
Yeah, he didn't quite get outside the tackle box. We'll see.
They didn't
Bobby's
throw a
telling
flag.
us the ball was tipped, but we'll see if they actually get him on the grounding call.
You see Shaq here on the replay. He is.
Yeah, just a delayed stunt by one of the linebackers. He couldn't quite get out of the way.
I believe they're going to call that a sack. Yeah, they're going to spot it back at the 45-yard line. So Bulldogs going backwards here after the turnover.
Because the flags don't fly. But really, I was surprised that wasn't called a block in the back.
Yeah, the personnel is all out of whack here. Eagles lucky not to have 12
High
men.
snap goes over the quarterback's head. Now he collects it, makes a couple of guys miss, but still going to be sacked in the backfield. Caden Boyd comes in. Lawson Doss is there, 66, also in on that play. And a nice stop there on second down brings up 3rd and 11.
Yeah.
Lowry takes the handoff. Lowry's forward momentum is not going to get it. The Starkville Yellow Jackets sniffed that play out. He is going to be a...
Pressure coming. Shaq moving. And he's just going to throw that away. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, can I tell you what, again, this pressure by the Petal defense has not allowed Shaq to find anywhere to plant his feet to throw the...
Everybody spread out. They gives us the running back right up into the middle. He's still on his feet. Going to be near the 1st down. Yeah, you talked about spreading everybody out like that. Leaves a lot of room back on the inside. Eagles come up and do get the tackle, but it's going to bring up 4th and about 2. Wolves line up, getting ready to go to quick. Got to stay on side here. You know that's coming. And flags fly.
Oh, it's got to be a false start. Yeah, no Eagle crossed into the. Yeah, it is. No Eagle crossed into the neutral zone, so glad to see them get that right.
You get a flinch from the offensive line, and now suddenly a 4th and 2 becomes a 4th and 7. They're in plus territory here, so
yeah, still going to be a go situation.
Don't expect them to punt it, but man, that's a whole different situation to try to get a stop.
Sure is.
When you've got 7 yards to stop them in instead of just 2, and big play here on 4th down. Quarterback will look to pass this time. Little screen back to his left. Eagles try to track him down. And hold on. They stop him. Nice play to come up and make that tackle. That's number 14 who comes up. And that's Malachi Bird who comes up. It looks like early that play is going to go big. The Eagles come up, make him run left and right, and Malachi Bird comes up, grabs a leg, and he holds on long enough.
I'm not sure. And listen, I'll take it. I'm not sure that's not a playmaker not trusting his blocks.
Yep. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back with Kingston Johnson. Short, straight drop. Just throwing a deep route. Trying to get it to his receiver, but on the far side, but Miles Bass playing one-on-one man coverage, mano-a-mano, and 13 comes up with the bat down.
Yeah, it looks like I had to go to Chapman on this one, but it looks like the Clinton coaches are really upset that there's not a pass interference call right there.
Yeah, they said that he was all over his hands, but again, credit goes to Miles Bass. He's made 2 massive plays in the air, 1 to take the ball away at the end of the first half, and then 1 right there to stop any sort of forward progression.
So the punt team is out. And I don't know how that one wasn't blocked, Todd. Everybody was around the punter, and he gets a crazy Starkville bounce, rolls near the 45-yard line.
At the end of the first half.
4-by-1. He'll fire the slant pass, the flare pass left side. Pass is caught. And Bryce Johnson trying to turn it up the field, and they get him right around the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of 1.
Chargers do a good job of getting to that ball. They got 8 helmets all around that.
Drops to throw, looking for him right now. He's caught it on a slant route. That's going to be a 1st down. That's a pickup of right around 9. You have got to know where that young man is.
Yeah, that's a good route and good throw by the quarterback. Laurie Bowles is right there with him.
It's only their 4th 1st down tonight.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Mavericks, 82 yards.
Wow. Lawson Branson does a really great job of coming back for that back shoulder throw, gets the guy off him because he's all over him, gets the guy off of him, and then just off to the races. Makes the first one miss, and nobody else is going to touch him. That's electric.
Electric everywhere except for the Chargers. The outlet is broken. The Mavericks 82 yards. You can hear a pin drop in this place.
Yeah, no light shows when we score.
Extra point is good. Keep the lights on. Mavericks 28, to 14 with 11:06 left.
Certainly going to their bench in this drive.
Side of the formation. Stockett takes the snap, gives it to O'Kane running straight ahead. O'Kane slipped through a group. He's inside the 20 down to the 15.
Oh, no.
He's going to be wrapped up and taken down right there at the 15-yard line. The referee was one of the men that he ran over, I'm afraid.
Umpire went down. That's not good.
The umpire is back up on his feet, and it is first and 10 for the MRA Patriots inside the 15. The ball's at the Big Ten.
Working towards the middle of the field, but great throw by Jaden. Great throw there, impressive.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, MRA. Colson O'Kane has picked.
Maybe even 11. Just an out route, another superb throw by Jones, another pediatric dentistry first down inside the Muskogee Wealth Management red zone.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear Statman's broadcast at halftime, but I would imagine if you took the points off the board tonight, that you're going to have a significant lean towards Clinton statistically outside of that interception because when they want to move the ball, they have certainly done so tonight.
1st and 10 from the 14. Straight drop, short drop. Jones stepping up. Now he's going to run. Makes a defender miss, makes another miss. Helmet ripped off in the process. He's not taken down. Play called dead. They'll give him.
Possession, drops to throw is Belton. Belton looking, continues to look. Belton moves near side, going to take off with it. Then he is buried back at the 43-yard line as Preston Ashley says, "Let me help you sit down, son."
Yeah, I'll tell you, again, one of those coverage sacks. Good coverage down the field, and Braxton Wells got rolled up. And, again, one of those things where the defense strung him out to the
middle. Almost broke through that second wave. He'll get 4 yards on the play and make it 3rd and about 4 yards.
Yeah, in case those at home were wondering, that was Caden Albert that took the snap there and just did a read option. So you had a running back with a running back, and it made the right read. Pretty solid gain for a 2nd down. Now, of course, you'll get your starter, Jaden Jones, back in the game for an incredible series right here. You've got 3rd and 5. I think you have 2 downs to get it.
Quarterback keeper. Now he's scrambling. Decides to throw it away. There is an intended receiver on the far side. It's Bosky Evans. He scrambled right. The pressure came right in his face, and then he had to turn around and just get rid of it.
Yeah, it could have been disastrous right there. If he takes a sack, that's a 20-yard loss. Looks like he's getting up, Jaden Jones getting up a little gingerly on the play, if you will. But nonetheless, you got to.
Jalen Williams back into the end zone, 2nd touchdown of the night. And that is the quarterback you see on tape when you go back and watch what he did at Nettleton. He just broke loose.
Well, I mean, you got to pick your poison. I mean, and that's something that teams are going to have to start game planning for in that option.
Play action. Trying to go wheel route, left corner. And I believe Caden Albert brought that one in. He did the first touchdown of the game for the Clinton Arrows.
Yeah, great throw. Almost looked like a desperation throw, but it was not. He put that in a spot in the corner of the end zone, and Caden Albert did a good job of bringing that ball in. It's a beautiful throw. It looks like Jaden.
Behind the defense, passes way too far out in front, incomplete. A flag is down, and it may have been Smith.
Shaq going to look, got time, going to throw, and that ball's tipped. He was trying to get Tyson Robinson. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, again, it's not passing game is just not developing down the field.
3rd downs are brought to you tonight and every night by the Cleaners Pizza Shack. Get out to the Cleaners. They got great pizza. They got a little tap room up top. If you like a beverage, if you're an adult, do them responsibly, please. Have them responsibly. 3rd downs brought to you by the Cleaners. Get by and see our friends downtown Brandon. 3rd down and long now for Shack, who drops to throw. Swing past Tyson Robinson, nothing there. It'll be 4th down.
Fortunate to catch it with a guy coming right there in his face. Yeah.
Anderson is the running back. 1st and 10 at that 34. Screen pass left side. Pass is caught. Mavericks trying to battle off defensive backs, and they're going to wrap him up. He'll lose yardage on the play.
The extra point is good at Clinton and Starkville for Clinton. Clinton now down 21-7 to Starkville. Grenada's back. Halftime. They had a big halftime lead over Olive Branch. They were, I need to write it down, the lead was so big. I think it was like 41-6 we haven't really been able to see the score. They don't have a ticker working tonight. Let's see. Oxford is trying to move on Germantown after the big loss in Branson touchdown. His second of the night for Germantown. It's 28-14. Brandon looks like they're about to punt to Petal. A big defensive stand. That game is becoming a rock fight there in the fourth quarter and the third quarter. Very defensive-minded game right now as both teams are scratching and clawing, trying to win this one. Brandon wants it bad. They do not want to fall to 0-2 in the region. Meanwhile, Petal would love to start 2-0 in region play. Brandon's won 5 in a row over the Petal Panthers. We were going to go to Poplarville and South Pike, but it looks like we got a timeout, so we'll go back to Grenada against Olive Branch.
Trusty's in gun. Ball's going to be snapped, handed to Ewing again, but he's hit right there at the line of scrimmage.
Down. They're going to run a little reverse coming back the near side and off and running. Got a first down and more across the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. That is a first down run. That's a pickup of 20 by number 17. That's going to be Drew Moody.
Yeah, trick play to back. And look at it. We're defending the run so well, they had to actually go to a trick play to get a run down the field.
5th first down for the Panthers as they're down to the Bulldogs' 27-yard line. Belton. Toss sweep, far side, trying to run a stretch, and they do a great job with that play. They're going to pick up, that's going to be Chavez Walker, a pickup of 8.
Yeah, Walker getting a lot of help from the offensive line for Petal, shoving him down the way there. Yeah, going to be a 7-yard run.
2nd down and 2 as they have reached the red zone of the Bulldogs at the 19. And time really does become an essence now. We're down to 9 minutes. Petal's driving with a 7-point advantage. 2-by-1 set for Petal. And again, they're going to give it to Walker. He is going to have the first down and more inside the 15, and he is down to the 13-yard line. That's a pickup of 7.
Ashley Moore had a chance to have him, to get him, wrap him up the line of scrimmage. Couldn't quite hold on. Walker's going to forge ahead for another first down.
Walker.
Touchdown here. Clock's down to 5.5 here in the third quarter.
That's going to get him pretty close to 100 yards on the night.
Right now, Chargers getting ready to kick the extra point.
Down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, toss sweep. Walker. And they're doing the deal with Walker. He's picking up 3-4 at a time now.
Yeah, just instead of waiting to hand off to him, just pitch it out there to him quick. Allow him to get the ball quick and get to the line of scrimmage.
26 yards on 7 carries for Chavez Walker. 2nd down and 6 down at the 10-yard line. And we got a flag on the play. Panthers are pointing towards the Bulldogs.
Offside on the defense.
Kane going to give this one to Caden Bogan. He'll drive ahead for a gain on first down. .840 counting down here in the fourth quarter. Eagles down 5 with the football.
It drops to throw. Looking. Going to throw fade route. Looking far side. Got a man. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 2. And, you know, Petal, they've got a really good kicking game. I think they're comfortable trying to take.
Central was going to stretch it out, but the Eagles have hung in it. They give this one back off the right side. Caden Boyd going to be hitting the backfield, stop for a loss. We've seen that play multiple times. They try to use a little misdirection, fake one way and come back the other. But again, we've mentioned that the timing it's hard to.
42-21 Oak Grove on top. 3rd down and 2. They're going to run stretch power and nothing there as the Dogs do a great job of slamming the door there.
Good job, Bulldogs, stringing it to the far sideline. Petal trying to take it up the field on the short side, but Bulldogs get up there in a hurry, force them to the out of bounds. Going to bring up 4th down on the field goal situation for Petal.
Ashley will look to throw this one. Got a little throwback to the left.
From the far hash. Trying to make it a 10-point ball game. Good snap, good hold. That kick is up. It's long enough. It's high enough. and it is good. 24-14 now. Petal on top. 6:53 to go with the ball game. Back in 30 seconds.
That's a big field goal for the Petal Panthers, up 24-14 on Brandon. I had to double-check myself before I said it, but Brandon has not scored 20 points this season. The most points they've scored in a game this year was 15. They did it twice, and those were both in losses. 36-15 to Tupelo in the opener, and then 47-15 at Clay Chalkville. So other than that, it's been, 17. They had 17 against Madison Central to win, so 17-7. 17 is the most they've scored. Right now, they're going to have to have to go above their season high in points and then some if they're going to take down Petal, and they're running out of time in the fourth quarter. Germantown just punted it away to Oxford, but they've got a 2-touchdown lead. Hey, guess what? We missed another Poplarville touchdown. Ha-ha! Go us. 41-18, I think. Poplarville over South Pike. We've got Parklane driving on MRA, but it's 42-14 MRA in that one. Starkville and Clinton is still 21-7. Not sure the score of Grenada. It's just a blowout. That's all we know. And we've been watching Cleveland Central and Florence. Looks like Cleveland Central is returning a punt, and they might have a blindside block about to be called on the punt return. And then there's Tupelo dominating Hernando. 7A Region 1, not really known for its firepower, except for Tupelo in that region. You've got DeSoto Central, Hernando, Horn Lake, Lewisburg, and South Haven. Not a whole lot of thump up there. Horn Lake won a state championship a few years ago, but other than that, it's not the strongest. So Tupelo should be able to cruise through this region slate before the postseason, and they're off to a good start, up 35-10. Back at Olive Branch and Grenada, while Brandon now has the football against Petal. Sladen Slack and running for his life on 1st and 10, and he's got nothing, and he will be rejected by the Panther defense. So not a good start to the drive for Brandon.
Really challenging this secondary and kind of getting to the
Sladen Shack, not Sladen Slack. Back to the game.
Improvise. Give your quarterback somewhere to throw the football instead of getting there, kind of giving up on the route. You've got to give your quarterback somewhere to throw the football.
Second down and 11. Trip set near side. Shack drops to throw. Pressure coming. Shack looking. Going to dump it off. Tyson Robinson got an outlet on the far side. Tyson Robinson foot race down the sideline. Robinson may score. Robinson will score. Touchdown. Bulldogs on the screenplay. 69 yards for Tyson Robinson. Don't go anywhere yet.
Yeah, Tyson, I think, was not the intended target for that, just kind of the safety valve. And, again, talk about, adjusting with your quarterback. He just headed up the field, got right behind the cornerback, and basically Shack hit him in stride, and it was just a foot race on the far sideline. Good heads up to recognize the situation for Tyson Robinson and just get down, give his quarterback a chance to get it out there. Good job of Tyson. Good job by Shack getting out of the pocket, and he's going to have to make some plays to get out of the pocket.
Extra point sponsor always Stevens Law Group. A Stevens Law Group extra point coming up right now to try to make it a 3-point ball game again. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is true. Right above the Stevens Law Group sign is we have 6 minutes to go in the ball game. We got a 24-21 ball game coming up. Kickoff in 30 seconds.
At 3rd and 12, here comes a late blitz. He'll fire one over the middle, and the pass is caught.
Oh, wow.
Reaching in front of Aaron Farrell. Finally, a huge 3rd down conversion. They're able to find Kevin Smith for a massive 1st down.
That was a really great catch. Aaron Farrell is all over.
Brandon must have heard me talking, huh? Sladen Shack and Tyson Robinson heard it. They broke 20 points. Now we don't know what's going to happen. Petal up 24-21. Here's Oxford after a big pass play, looking to get something going on their own, and they look like they're in business, closing in on the red zone, down 2 touchdowns at home.
Maybe the spark they needed by putting Kiffin in the ball game.
Quarterback with his feet in the end zone takes this snap, gives it to the running back. He's hit in the backfield. He's pushed back into the end zone, but he's going to be out of the end zone.
They're going to put him
on. Going to be marked at about inside the 1 yard line. You're still on time, though. You're still on time. There's no reason to let emotions get the best of you. That's right. You got to keep your head here. It's 3rd and
very
a long way, and they're going to be snapping this ball in their own end zone. You got to make one more play, and maybe you do get those 2 points to get the ball back, but you can't give up a big play here.
And look, there's no playbook here. There's no playbook for this.
Granddad, the defensive genius
in
the NFL for years. 2nd down and 4. Kiffin around the right side finds a cutback lane. Mavericks are there. They'll squash him short.
So got to watch the interior here.
He does give it to he
Wow,
looks to pass. Stands, throws it back in the middle. That ball's going to be caught. It's good for a first down.
Yeah,
bold play call.
Wow.
On 3rd and a long, long way, they let him stand in the end zone, throw it back across the middle, and he catches it and gets just beyond those chains.
Fake the toss to Jamerson. Here come the flags.
I'd love to see that play again.
Quarterback keeps this one. It's going to be blown dead. Flags fly.
And Caden Belton, who's going to throw a screen pass far side, and that's going to be incomplete. Bulldogs were all over that, though, as Lahari Bowles. So that's an interesting play call for Petal on first down.
That really is. Bowles, of course, Bowles is playing off the receiver this time, and I think to try to get it out there and see if Bowles could, basically make Bowles miss, and then the receiver's out there by himself one-on-one in a foot race with McQueen. But if you look at it again, we have really
he just keeps it up. Just from here, man, I really thought it looked like that knee was going to go down, but great job of keeping a.
Going to turn, hand it to the back, and nothing going there as that time they were able to get Chavez on the ground. That's a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Eli Moore from the cornerback position coming up, again, making that stop for a 2-yard loss. Cody Whistle's going to hobble off the field a bit. Caleb Brock's going to check back in the ball game, but great job, Eli Moore.
Bulldogs with a key 3rd down possession right here for both teams. 3rd downs tonight and every Friday night. Whenever we play it.
They give it to the running back. He's going to be brought down about the 25-yard line, back near the original line of scrimmage.
Another big 3rd.
Whistle's on the field here.
Inside the 10. Jamerson gets the call right up the middle. Jamerson trying to lean on that Germantown front, and finally they'll put him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that was a hard-earned 7 yards there, just right up the gut. Lots of Mavs all around it, but the pile just kept moving. Not able to get that big guy down easy.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. 3rd quarter's taken a while.
Yeah, they've been able to keep this drive alive with some good catches and some timely penalties.
Kiffin gets the call from the sideline. Jamerson is back. He'll have 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Kiffin out of the gun. Give to Jamerson. Hit at the goal line and upended.
Yeah, this whole building would have come undone if they'd have moved those sticks. 4th down, though, we'll see if they actually run a play here. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're trying to pull them off sides. They're going to take a timeout here. We're under 10. As we're down to 4:20. 4th down and a yard. Bulldogs.
Off to the left side. There's the give on the right, and battling for the goal line, he's in. Touchdown, Oxford. Well, they just kept trying to run the football, and eventually it pays off in the Chargers.
Yeah,
What excites me a little bit, just knowing
Williams on the keep, and he'll get the first down. What a great effort there, reaching out to get it, and that'll move the chains and keep this clock running. That.
Number 3, Andre Turner Jr. Tackle made by number 15, Tyke Smith.
Handoff again, right side. Knox breaks through the first wave. Pulled down by Robson Neblett from behind. Multiple flags on the play coming from
Go and go into the end zone. It does, and that'll be a touchback. Bulldogs will start first down and 10 with 3:58 to go, and at least on the clock, three.
Extra point good for Oxford. It's 28-21 Germantown over the host Oxford Chargers. Plenty of time left in that game. Just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. So that is looking to be a great finish tonight in North Mississippi. We've got Cleveland Central slowly moving the football up the field. Here's Grenada up big on Olive Branch. I don't know what the score is, but it's a big lead. That's all we know. MRA still up big on Parklane, 42-17 with a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Starkville up 21-7 on Clinton. The time is not right. It's in the fourth quarter. Just not sure at what point. Tupelo up 35-10 on Hernando, and there's another big run by Tupelo. That's all they do. They run it, and they run it well with 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Brandon and Petal back from a timeout. Brandon down 3, running out of time in this game. 3:29 to go. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do. They need a field goal to tie. Shaq in trouble on first down, has to throw it away. The Petal defense been stingy all night except for that busted play that led to their latest touchdown to Tyson Robinson, 4-star player, third-ranked player in the state of Mississippi in 2027. The junior running back battling a hamstring injury this season, but the hammy looked good on that long touchdown pass to get them back into it. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do here late in the fourth quarter. They need some points to tie it.
Not get separation. The offensive line is not giving protection. That's kind of been the story of the year.
Yeah, there's a flag. A flag came out at the end.
I'm not sure what that flag
Well,
is.
I don't imagine they're discussing grounding because Trey McQueen was right here on the sideline, and then the ball went right near him. I mean, he was within 5 yards of the ball, so I'm not.
Here comes the call.
That's another 2-point conversion or extra point attempt because we're missing all the touchdowns in Poplarville and South Pike. Well, I think it's 48-24. I think that's what that scoreboard looks like. The 40-something is blurry. Here's a 3rd and long for Brandon. Can they convert? Check down. Not even close. Got a long way to go. Let's see what Lance Pogue decides to do in 4th down. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he's going to try and trust his defense here with just over 3 minutes to go. Germantown's got the football against Oxford. They're up 28-21. Still 2.5 minutes left in the third quarter there. And we got some good games coming down the wire tonight here on Mississippi Scoreboard Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy.
Incomplete pass.
We got number 47, Josh Guess. Number 49, Tristan Hughes. Number 36, Demetri Kennedy. Number 4.
Mavericks. 2 minutes to play third quarter. King White back to pass. Loads up, fires. Got the one-on-one he's looking for. Coming back, Michael Johnson got one hand on it but could not squeeze it.
King White's pass is incomplete.
Man, just another fight. Ball's in the air, and it's a fight.
Charger fans, it is third.
So the Mavericks got to dig down deep and get some third down magic. They've converted a couple of long ones.
Yeah, there's a play in the playbook for this.
And one to the far side. We'll see what they cook up right here. 2 safeties deep. If you don't get it here, this is likely the ball game here. Shaq takes a snap, drops to throw. Slayton Shaq got to step up in the pocket. Shaq going to throw it, and that ball is caught around the 20, 25, and it's going to be way short of the first down. Petal will take over on down.
Trying to go deep to Graydon Walker, and Walker actually had him open, and Shaq could not. Just as soon as Shaq was getting ready to unload, the big tackle kind of flashed right there in his face. It looks like we might have an injury. Just a little.
Actually gives it and got a reverse pitch. looking to throw as Kane Ashley goes back. Cruz
He
Ashley
caught
back
it!
to Kane Ashley for the 2-point play. A little trickeration here by the Eagles as they go deep in their bag to get 2 more points, and that's going to stretch it out to a 3-point lead.
Somewhere right now, Tom Brady's ears are burning. He knows Philly just happened in Florence, Mississippi. What a play. Listen, I may or may not have heard that this was in the playbook for today. I just didn't think it would come at a big moment like the 2-point try to push it up to 3 with 2:31 left in this game.
Hey, this is a different subject, but for 10th time player of the game.
So here comes the kickoff team. You know what's coming.
Throw you to sleep, and they finally find a crease, get down the field, and that was a big play on first down to get a first down deeper in Bulldog territory as this game is slipping away from the Bulldogs.
First down and goal at the 10. They're going to turn it again, give it to Brown. We got a flag on the play as the clock will stop as they unpack this penalty here.
Yeah,
we got another flag.
This is just complete. Yeah, and I'm agreeing with the officials here. So basically, Ashton Moore got blocked out of the play by 2 defensive linemen. Kind of ended up on his back. He got up, and as those linemen walking.
See, Cruz just does a fantastic job getting that ball off, hangs it up for his brother. We're used to seeing Kane Ashley throw balls to Cruz Ashley. This time it's Cruz Ashley getting the throw ball to Kane Ashley, and that's not only a great play, it's just a lot of fun to watch.
It is. Listen, I've heard players say Kane's got the best hands on the team. And so when that ball was just floating, I just was worried that we're going to run out of real estate on the backside, but Kane camps out under it. And here we go.
2
One
minutes,
more stop.
30 seconds. Defense played a wonderful second half. Need to close this one out. Wolves in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. They'll give this one to the running back. He's out to the right side. He's going to be tackled after gain about 5. Inbounds.
Yeah, I think Cleveland
looks like we're going to get
No, there is a
flag.
penalty marker.
I think it's going to be a hold. I was surprised. I didn't see the flag, but there was an obvious hold on that right side.
And it was on that far side, so it's hard for us to see those.
Ashton Nichols inside the 20 down near the 15. Nichols, the starting DB, does spend some time on offense, and he has sure hands. That's another pediatric dentistry first down.
I think that's twice tonight where he's caught Chris.
Petal will have 2 receivers to the far side. The ball will sit on the near side. They got 2:47 to work with. Bulldogs only have 2 timeouts. Petal nursing a 24-21 lead. Petal trying to get to 5-2 on the 6-2 on the year, and 2-0 in the region. Dogs are in danger of falling to 3-4 and 1-1.
The 40 at the 50, still on his feet at the other 40. No whistles yet. He's tackled.
Belton going to give it to the back, and he's going to be eaten up. A loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, good play by Deshaun Patrick. And again, just.
So Brandon takes a timeout after the loss. It'll be 3rd down and goal. We're going to take a timeout, 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds.
Third down and 7. King White handoff to Lawson Brinson, hitting the backfield, drags a Charger across the line of scrimmage and put down.
The line of scrimmage. It's 1:50. Clock keeps rolling.
My internal timeout counter's off. It's been a long second half at this point. A lot has happened. It's hard to remember just how many timeouts, but Cleveland Central seems content regardless.
Yeah, I think they've got some. I just don't feel like they sense the need to use them yet. Quarterback looking to pass again.
Here comes Tripp.
Screen set up again this time. Steps through 1 tackle. There's a couple of Eagles there. Malachi Bird with another nice tackle. That's a couple of times he stepped up and made big plays tonight.
Yeah, they're
going to use a timeout.
Try to hold them to a field goal and get the football back with 1 minute and something left. They're going to hand the football off, run play. Bulldogs do stymie. He picks up about 2 on the play, so they'll burn a timeout. And it'll be 4th down, and it will create a kicking opportunity with 2:14 to go. Timeout, Brandon. So let's take one with them. 30-second timeout. Back in a bit.
I don't want to necessarily see Hernando be able to get the ball again, and that's a sign of a good offense, being able to ice it away in this late in the game.
That's J.J. Hill on the carry. He'll get 2 yards and bring up second down and 8. Hernando has all 3 timeouts left with 3:40 to go until this one is over. This brand new field, this fancy facility here at Hernando, and really all around athletics. Tennis courts on this campus.
Yeah, brand new school, brand new athletic facilities. I mean, they didn't spare any expense in this area. And talking with Coach.
Win for either team. It'll all come down to these last few minutes. Quarterback goes play action, rolls out to his right. Now he throws. It's overthrown. That pass is incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. That should stop the clock with 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Drive. Petal has been money so far this season, as Purvey said earlier. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. They are on top now, 26-21. Bulldogs are out of timeouts, but they do have an opportunity. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, back with a kick.
Down here on this end.
Player of the game. I think we got to go Braylon Williams.
I like it.
There's J.J. first down. Trying to ice this one with 2:28 on the clock. First down, Tupelo, presented by Hodges Orthodontics. Braylon in his first game back here in 2025 for the Golden Wave. Scores 2 touchdowns. We're waiting on stats to load. They're giving us a little bit of trouble here late in this game. They were running like clockwork.
I feel pretty
early.
confident that he got over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns rushing the football, but not sure the exact numbers, but
just going off script.
Just another weapon in this offense that you have to defend, and it's a nightmare to defend, honestly.
You got 2 Division I running backs plus a Division I safety that's playing quarterback. And there's J.J.
In motion to the left. Quarterback snaps on the ground. He's sacked in the backfield. That's Lawson Doss who breaks through after the low snap with the sack, and that's going to give the Eagles the football back with 1 minute and 1 second. And if we are correct, I believe the Eagles can simply kneel this one out. Flags fly on this one.
Yeah, it looks like
a little celebration.
Yeah.
40, 45, across the 50 and out of bounds in Petal territory at the Petal 47-yard line. The Bulldogs are in business.
Yeah, and I tell you, a little shuffling here at post play, but Bulldogs really kind of keep their heads about them. Great return. I was wondering if they were going to kick it deep or kick it shallow. Made them pay. So the ball now is in Bulldog territory. A little bit of field to work with, and I think we can work with this. We've just got to put these kids in the right position to make a play. 2 minutes left on the clock, no timeouts. So the Bulldogs got to work the sidelines or work down the field.
Going to move Hines Scott into the backfield. Tyson Robinson's going to play wide receiver in a trip set on the far side. You got Duke Johnson, near side receiver by himself. First down and 10 for Shack. Drops to throw. Shack looking. Going to throw the outlet pass. That ball is complete. Nope, incomplete for Hines Scott. Shouldn't be a.
That's the way to start the 4th quarter off. Just follow those blockers. Nye Johnson does a great job of just staying right there. I mean, he guides his blockers for him, keeps a hand on the back, and then when he finds his opening, he takes it. He's very explosive, but he's typically our rumble back.
I'm wondering if we could give Shack just a second to look off left, send Duke Johnson down this right sideline. Again, he's the speed guy, and just try to get him on the go route.
2 safety high, same set. Shack drops to throw. 3-man rush, steps up in the pocket. Shack avoids the rush, and he is buried at the 49-yard line. Bulldogs going to have to hurry as they just cannot protect Sladen Shack tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, the Texas commit is really kind of coming wide open. And that time we tried to do that a little bit, except we sit Duke Johnson down the sideline, sent him short, but then we had Graydon Walker coming along the post route, coming across the field.
3rd down and long now at the 49. Shack drops to throw. Looking. Shack avoiding the rush. Shack steps up. going to look and just going to throw it away. We got a 4th down coming up. Again.
Yeah, these guys are just not getting separation and not finding any open spaces down the field. And we, I've heard this 30 times this week talk about plays and playmakers, and I think, again, got to find who can kind of get open somewhere down the field. But we've got to use, in a situation like that, we've got to use Duke Johnson's speed or somehow get Tyson Robinson in space and work him to the sideline.
Got to get down to the Petal 37-yard line. This is the ball game. 1:23 to go. 4th down play. 2 safety high. They're going to drift them back. 4-man rush coming. Shack steps up, throws, looking for a man. Graydon Walker off his hands. It'll be incomplete. He drops it. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Oh, wow.
Petal will win this football game.
Yeah, Graydon had it right at the first down stick. He had to dive for it a little bit, but most times he's going to catch that. But this one he couldn't haul in. Bulldogs going to turn over the downs on 4th down, and more than likely Petal's going to win the ball game on that play. But, man, somehow Shaq found some space to get that pass off to Walker, and Walker was right.
In Athens for the Georgia Bulldogs, as the Rebels and Dogs will tango tomorrow. Here's a 1st and 10. Kiffin calls for the snap. There's the give to his big back. Right into the teeth of that Maverick defense. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. Jaden Gross having none of it.
Yeah, Gross just is able to shed that block and just make some serious contact with the big guy. And my money's on 0 when it comes to a 1-to-1 matchup with anybody on the field.
Lamar Jamerson denied. Getting up the field, back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10 at that 30-yard line. Here comes a flag from the far side, right in front of the Maverick bench.
It's a pink one, too.
Field, sideline warning against Germantown. They're first.
So the Mavericks get a sideline warning.
Okay.
Mitchell has to walk away.
All right, we got some finals to report. Florence finishes off Cleveland Central 21-18. What a win for the Florence Eagles. Man, they had a rough start to the year, a rough stretch in their first 4 games. Lost 42-0 at Kosciuszko, 39-0 at Pearl, 28-9 at Mendenhall. Then they had that gut-wrenching defeat to Vicksburg, and here comes Oxford with a big touchdown. So back and forth we go between Germantown and Oxford. Oxford back within a single score. We'll see what the extra point holds for the Chargers. Right now it's an 8-point game. But while that's happening, so Florence picks up the win. They're going to be hosting Lanier next week. Meanwhile, Cleveland Central is going to be hosting Vicksburg. Tupelo won 35-17 over Hernando. Tupelo now 2-0 in region play. Hosting Horn Lake next week are the Golden Wave. And then Brandon and Petal are nearing an end. I don't think Brandon has any timeouts left. Petal up 27-21. What other final am I missing, boys and gal? I thought I was missing one. Grenada won, but we're not sure on the 42-21, I believe, is what we had for that. Grenada is a victor. They're 2-0 now in region play. 48-6? 48-6. Well, we're not for sure, but we're close. Okay, that's cool. Either way, we know Grenada won. Grenada will be playing at South Panola next week, and Olive Branch will be at Center Hill. So let's go to the end of Petal and Brandon really quick, as we can also watch this extra point. Big extra point for Oxford. Let's go there.
His 2 drives have led 2 touchdown scores.
And I saw
extra
them.
Point is good. 35-28.
Saw them warming up number 8, who's the holder right there.
Panthers will win 27-21.
Yeah, so basically if you look at kind of how this game played out, of course, Petal was ahead at the half, but, much like last week with
come down to the last game. It really has. It's come down to the last game, especially for Clinton. And it's always like you got to play Madison to get into the playoffs. You got to beat Germantown to get into the playoffs. So this is nothing new. If you're a Clinton Arrow fan, it's not new territory, anything like that. It's just an opportunity for you to know that every game counts when we talk about regional play.
So you already have 1 region win. Chapman mentioned 3, and you just mentioned it. 3 is going to get you into the playoffs.
No doubt.
3 wins. So you have 3 opportunities ahead of you. 2 of them are in Clinton. right? A beatable Oxford team. Germantown's one of these teams you don't know what you get from week to week.
2 tonight. No onsides as of yet. They're down 35-28. Mavericks set to get the football. This one is indeed kicked deep. And will go out of the back of the end zone. Well, if you're the Mavericks, you've leaned on Oxford at times tonight. Running game has been good. There is a flag down.
Looks like they're going to back them up and kick it again.
Side, and he was standing at the line, and as soon as he saw the ball hand, he took off.
That was a Kincaid's lawn and landscape negative play for the Patriot defense. Brings up 3rd and 10 from midfield. Hughes drops straight back, looks right, throws right. It's caught, and that's going to be another first down. Cardez Copeland makes a catch, still up. He's all the way down to the 31-yard line. Caught it at about the 40. Made a couple guys miss, got to the 31.
There's some famous announcers that might call him a jitterbug, but man, he is quick in there, and he's running those little slants and just hitting a window, and they're doing a great job getting it right to him.
Sometimes touchdowns aren't the best thing.
Petal wins 27-21 over the Brandon Bulldogs. They are undefeated in District 3.
Wow.
That's a dangerous ball club. So Thompson will tee it up again. Back 5 yards this time. Mavericks got several men on the front line. Thompson will boot it deep again. This one not going to find the end zone. Inside the 5-yard line. That's Coleman. Coleman is wrangled down around the 20-yard line.
Well, back them up, but no difference in the results. Mavs still start at the 20-yard line, and here we go. Let's look for a sustained.
So we saw Petal defeat Brandon 27-21. Brandon falls to 1-1 in 7A Region 3. The Bulldogs are going to be at Oak Grove, who was up big on Meridian tonight. Meanwhile, Petal, I think you could call them a surprise team in 7A Region 3 this year. They're 2-0 in the region now. And they beat Oak Grove last week 28-21. That was their first time since 2019. They're going to be hosting the Pearl Pirates next week as they try and go 3-0 in region play. And right now, the path for a region title is theirs for the taking. Pearl, Meridian, and Northwest Rankin, not the strongest teams in that group. They could run right through it on their way to a region title. And then Brandon, that's their 4th loss of the year. First time since 2020. They've lost 4 games in the regular season. Brandon's got a lot of things to figure out as they try and make a path to the postseason. We got Germantown and Oxford still in action. A long way to go still in Germantown and Oxford. 10:25 left in the 4th quarter. Poplarville up on South Pike 55-24. And then we've got Parklane driving on MRA right now with 5:26 left in the 4th quarter with MRA up 49-24. Am I still up? Great. Thanks, guys. Clinton is final 28-7, I'm assuming. Was that the final, Starkville? All right, so we got 28-7 Starkville. Where's my sheet of paper with my scores so I can write that one down? We got 28-7. So Starkville bounces back after losing to Germantown last week. They're 1-1 in region play. They're going to host Murrah next week. Clinton, meanwhile, loses, and they are going to be hosting Oxford next week.
Number 3, Samaj Jemison on the carry. Tackle made by number 50, Caden Addison. 3rd down for the Hornets. Number 32, Landon Smith on the carry. Brings up 4th down for the Hornets.
That's going to give the Parklane the football 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Man in motion, an empty set for Hughes. He throws it over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Caruth, matched up with Ridgeway again, and Hughes was unable to find Caruth in the middle there. Ran another little quick slant. 49-24, MRA with the lead, 4:47 to play in the Elite Physical Therapy 4th quarter.
The 2nd and 4. Only one wide out in the formation. Big boys are in. White from the gun. Give to Johnson. Johnson on the left side is hit. He'll fall forward.
Wind receivers to the right. They give it to Ellison running off the right side. He's going to be wrapped up and taken down. That's Kincaid's Lawn and Landscape negative play.
Yes, 26.
They'd given up 26 on the year. MRA's able to put up 49 so far tonight. But Parklane's been a formidable opponent. They hadn't. They got a little overwhelmed early, 28-0 early. But since then, Parklane has.
It was almost like they got bright-eyed, didn't know what to do, and then once they're like, "Hey, it's football," it's been a much different ball game.
Yeah, 24-21 since then. Here it comes, 3rd and 4. The Patriots have forced 3rd down after it was 1st and goal. 3 receivers to the left for Hughes, 1 to the right. MRA shows blitz. Hughes, he's going to have to take a timeout. The play clock was down to 2. He went
favoring maybe his lower hand. Here's a fresh set of downs. First bank, 1st down. As Burrell's back in there in motion. Give to Johnson around the right side. Johnson into the 2nd level and will fall forward into the secondary. A yard shy of the 1st down, and here comes that running game.
Yep.
It's just body blow after body blow right now.
When you got talented backs like Germantown and you got a line like that that's blocking for him, you just want to line up and punch him in the mouth.
2nd and 1.
And here we go again. Just let that clock tick. Take your time. Get to the line, get the play in, execute.
7:30, clock moving. Mavericks running the football. They're in Oxford territory at the 49. Up by 7. Burrell in motion. 1 wide out. Give. Lawson Branson, and they will get him from behind, and here come the flags. A tremendous stop by Oxford's Weldon Wilkinson.
Well, if you're going to do it, you got to do it well. You can't get called for holding on a 2nd and short.
That's a killer.
That looks like, holding on the offense here, so they're going to back them up. You had yourself in a good position, and now you're playing behind.
Had a 2nd down and 1.
Braxton Hughes has an empty set. He has 3 receivers on the right side, 2 receivers on the left, and an empty set. Davis Caruth comes in motion to the right. He's rolling to the right, looking. He throws it into the back of the end zone, incomplete. And that's going to be 4th and 4 now. The Patriot defense doing everything they can to keep Parklane out of the end zone.
And doing a great job at it so far. They've been where they need to be. Let's see if they can do it again.
49-24, MRA with the lead. 3:55 to play in the game. 4th down for Parklane Academy. They're not kicking a field goal this time. They're moving some men in and out of the game. But they're going for it. 4th and goal at the 4. The ball's on the right hash. Braxton Hughes is the quarterback for Parklane Academy in those white jerseys and gray pants with white helmets.
Oh, they can't break the huddle with 12. Okay.
He's staying in the game.
It's
He's
just
not,
11.
not
Okay.
going out.
All right.
They're going to, the play clock's going to go down to 1, and they're going to take another timeout. So a little bit of miscommunication there by the Parklane offense. It's going to cost them another timeout. They'll have no timeouts remaining after this. 3:55 to play.
Okay, Poplarville and South Pike are final. Poplarville wins 62-24. And we got 0 touchdowns from that game. We're so sorry. So sorry. Poplarville is 1-1 in 4A Region 7. They're going to host Lawrence County next week. South Pike is going to host Columbia. Columbia, I don't remember who they were playing this week. I think they were playing Lawrence County, but they're on the road, and they don't take the road. They don't take the broadcast on the road, I believe. Or no. We weren't expecting to be much of a game. That's why. I'm sorry. Apologize. Anyway, so it looks like Columbia and Poplarville perhaps are going to be facing off for a region crown in 4A. Who knows? We'll see. We got 2 weeks left in the 4A regular season. Man, I can't believe that's an actual statement. Meanwhile, we're watching Germantown and Oxford. And we can go back to Parklane. They've had a couple of timeouts. It's 4th and 4 against MRA, trying to get some more points.
Under pressure. He's rolling back to his right. He sees a man in the end zone, but it's going to be incomplete. Evan Carr was back there for the coverage, and Parklane Academy does not score. Great goal line stand by the MRA Patriot defense. It's going to be 49-24 with 3:49 to play in the game, and MRA gets the football back.
Man, great job. They tried to roll out left. He had a little pressure in his face. He turned back right.
There is a penalty flag on the play, apparently.
That had to be after the play, right? Had to be.
It's back at the 10-yard line. You would think it would.
Yes, I believe this was thrown after the play.
Dead ball penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct, and that is against a Patriot player, but it is a dead ball, so the ball was at the 4. The ball is going to be at the 2-yard line now.
I don't know who it was.
All right, let's take a break in the action and hear a word from our sponsor, Performance Therapy.
Hey everyone, my name is Thomas Tubby, and I'm the Director and Physical Therapist at Performance Therapy in Florence. Here at our Florence Clinic, we offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, and athletic training services. In the clinic, our physical therapists and occupational therapists treat everything from babies to athletes who are trying to get back to their sports, to our older patients who might have balance and fall issues. From the athletic training perspective, we have 3 athletic trainers that treat our local schools. They're the first line of defense for our schools with those injuries, and they refer them to the doctor so they can get their the care they need, and then they get their referrals back here and we get them back to their sports as quickly as possible. I think the thing that sets us apart is not only our involvement in the community, but our commitment to our community. And I think that's best exemplified by the fact that we put on a 5K each year that goes to benefit our local schools, their medical science academies, and their sports programs. From a clinic perspective, our therapists are some of the very best in the area. We have a personalized approach where we are with you at all times is our main goal. If you're in the Florence area, you can reach us directly at our Florence clinic, or we have 14 other clinics in Mississippi that you can reach to. We are performance therapy, comprehensive care, hands-on treatment, proven results.
Setting the block and making the wrap.
That's Jamarian Pegues, who has checked in at the running back position. And plenty of Pegueses to go around in these parts.
There's a couple of them on the roster tonight.
2nd and 8. Kiffin back to throw. They're in his face. He fires it over the middle, and the pass is somehow snagged and caught and taken down after a first down at the 45-yard line. A huge play again by Kiffin, able to find DJ Stribling.
Man, he's doing a really good job in and outside of the pocket of just keeping his eyes downfield, finding that receiver.
First down, Knox, Kiffin, and crew at the Maverick 45-yard line. Kiffin turn. There's the give to Pegues. Pegues between the tackles, no. Runs into several Mavericks and pushed back. And guess who? There's R.J. Arnold, who's played a really good ball game.
Yeah, great presence in the middle. Really stepped up. You know, earlier in the season we were running nose guard by committee. R.J. steps up and says, that's my spot. Takes it and has had it since.
2-yard gain on the play to the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for Knox, Kiffin, and crew. Kiffin wants to throw, rolling the pocket right. He'll fire. Pass is caught inside the 40, and a great tackle by the Mavericks. Short gain of 4, maybe 5 to the 39-yard line. It was Stribling on the reception.
Yep. 3rd down here, and you see the sense of urgency for the Chargers on offense, and same, the defense wants to step up right here. You know this is a 2-down territory for sure. And
3rd and 4 at the 39. They need the 35. Just Knox, Kiffin, and crew. Bad snap. He's able to retrieve it. Fakes the toss. Keeper by Kiffin. He's hit at the line to make. He's going to have a first down inside the 45 of the 44.
Number 13. Man,
he's just making plays right now.
Yeah, he just said, I'm here. This is, unfortunately, we're watching the come-out party for Knox Kiffin.
Stood up by Michael Johnson and R.J. Arnold, but not before he gets the yardage he needs. Knox Kiffin has put on a show coming in here in the second half. He's got a fresh set of downs, at the 30 for the Mavericks, down by 7. There's the turn, then give to his big back, who finds some running room on the right side. Checking back in is DeMar Jamerson, and he's got 4 yards at the 30.
Dylan Travis on his back that time, able to make that tackle, coming from the opposite side of the field.
Now, this makes you nervous if you're the Mavericks. They're moving the football. There's 3:20 to go. They're the kind of team they will score and go for 2.
Right.
Make no mistake about it. They don't care if they've got a youngster at quarterback or not. And he's played a tremendous game. Kiffin takes a snap. Play action. He has time. Plenty of time. He's going to fire it short. Pass is caught and then buried immediately. A good stop by Zach Coffin immediately as they fired it off to the running back and DeMar Jamerson, who poured out of the backfield, and he'll be a yard shy of a first down.
Man, just way too much time back there. He's bound to find somebody open. Spending 6 and 7 seconds in the backfield, just like playing sandlot ball right now. They got to get back there and get some pressure on that quarterback.
3rd down and a yard. Knox Kiffin. Pistol set. Give to the back. He is through the first level, the second level, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. 25 yards out. DeMar Jamerson. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. They will send the kicking unit out for the moment.
Man, what a tough break. I mean, just 3rd and short. Has to just bust it right up the middle.
Thompson on for the PAT. Snap, hold, and the kick is good. And with 2:30 to play in this ball game, folks, it is 35 all. We'll step away 30 seconds on the Maverick Media Network.
Elite Physical Therapy wishes all the players a healthy and successful football champion.
Okay, we're going to hang out for just a little bit. Watch the end of Germantown and Oxford, at least the end of regulation. We like to, when we get to the end of games, we have none left to show except this one because MRA just beat Parklane 49-24. We like to give the courtesy and push you guys somewhere else, but we're going to hang out just a little bit longer. They are in a commercial right now. Germantown is going to get the football back with a chance to win the game. They were up 2 touchdowns. Oxford has come all the way back to tie it. It's a big game in 7A Region 2. Germantown, or Oxford, won its region opener last week against Madison Central, or 2 weeks ago against Madison Central. And then Germantown won last week against Starkville. So this game could go a long way in deciding a region champion. That first-round home game, top 2 seeds will get a first-round home game. But a lot on the line here in Oxford. So here comes the kickoff for the Chargers. Down 35-21 to 35-35. Let's go back to Oxford. Germantown about to get the ball.
End over end, and this one will land 4 yards into the end zone. Well, if you were ever going to find a drive, this is the time to do it.
This is it.
Let's reset it for you. Both teams have 2 timeouts, 35 all with 2:30 to go.
Yeah, 2:30 to go. King White and company. I mean, this is what you want. You want the ball at the end of the game with the opportunity to win it.
First bank, first down. Don't forget at the end of this one, we'll go down to our Priority 1 sideline reporter, try to get a word with Coach Mitchell, and we'll also crown a First State Bank player of the game. We've got 2:30 to take off the clock here, and that's an eternity the way this one's gone.
Yeah, it's a lot, but now you're not playing possession ball, you're playing score ball, and a little bit different mindset. Just drive down the field, do what you do well, find your receivers, run those big backs, get your first downs, and keep moving.
Here is the 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield. King White back to pass. Here comes the pressure. They throw the screen, and Coleman got his eyes up the field trying to run. He drops it. It's incomplete.
Man, you just feel a little momentum shift here, and
Coleman tried to take off with it before he secured it. And now the pressure mounting on the visiting Mavs.
And crowds in this thing, student section still hanging around. You just don't want these Chargers hanging around.
3 down lineman hands in the pellets. King White sees 3 come after him. He steps up. Here comes a late blitz. He's going to try to take off and run. He's going to tuck and run, and he is going to have a first down at the 32-yard line. King White again hurts him with his feet. They'll give him 11 up to the 31-yard line.
Great job. Looks like he's going to scramble and keep his eyes down the field, but then he takes off. Keyshawn Coleman makes a key block for him to get him to the marker, and there again, just enough.
First bank, first down. Clock approaching 2 minutes. White back to pass. They'll bring 3. Fires one to the wide side. Short reception, maybe a yard or 2. Lawson Branson coming back to the football.
It's just that was a high percentage completion, but just for nothing really. And he throws all the way across the field for that one. Got to find some other guys crossing in the middle, somebody going up the seam, something breaking open in this defense.
2nd down and 9. Looks like a too high safety look for the Chargers. King White wants to bark out some new instructions to his offense. 1:30 to play. There's the give. Nye Johnson around the right side. Johnson going to angle out of bounds. He's going to have enough for a first down across the 41 to the 43.
Oh, man, they got him marked short.
Wow.
Looks like they got him just short of the marker, man. So now we're 3rd and 1 instead of what we thought was going to be 1st and 10.
Thought he angled out, but he must have stepped right there on the boundary before he got up the field and beyond the markers. They've got him a solid yard short, as my partner says. 3rd down and a yard on the football quickly. King White, keeper, just going to push on his offensive line, and he's going to have a first down. A pickup of 3 yards to the 43-yard line with 1:21 to play.
Golly, man, you can just cut the tension with a knife. And Hayes over the field. Lots of emotions. Chargers just ran in a new crew. Some fresh bodies out there, and Mavs got to keep the ball moving.
First bank, first down. There's the end around to Keyshawn Coleman trying to turn the corner. He's wrestling. Football's on the ground. It's on the ground. A fight for it. It looked like the Chargers had it initially, but a Maverick comes flying in. Who's got the football? Coleman was arm wrestling with the football as he turned the corner. A scramble for it. I think a Maverick somehow might have come up with the football. Wow.
Wow is right.
The hero is Wells Higginbotham. There was no reason he should have gotten that football. It was all grit and determination.
Man, what a huge play right there. That was wild.
Clock stops with 58 seconds. Mavericks burn a timeout. I don't know how he got the football.
Yeah, you just saw when they stood him up, you could just kind of see the ball was just not in a position, and then those guys were going all after it.
All right, so we're in a timeout. Germantown nearly lost that fumble. They got it back. So while they're in timeout, keeping an eye on it. Take a look at our picks. Right now I'm feeling pretty good. Germantown is the last one up for grabs, and where is it? All right, so we've got some splittage there. Me, Hayes, and Andrew are choosing Germantown while Sterling and Abby are trying to steal another one there. The rest of the way, though, I've been pretty good. 7-1. Feeling good about my picks tonight. This is, let's see. Yeah, so I've tied Hayes for the lead again. So good to be back on top. Top of the mountain. Still got a long way to go. We got 3 weeks left. That's insanity. Is it only 3 weeks left? Wow. Man. Okay. Anyway, Germantown's back from the timeout. 35-35. Not sure of the down or distance. Looks like at least 7-8 yards to go. Or 6-7 yards to go. Anyway, here come the Mavericks.
It's short, and it is just off the mark. Incomplete, looking for Lawson Branson. He had charges barreling down in his face.
Yeah, just all over him there, and has to get rid of that ball, and doesn't make a good pass there. Lawson is open and has an opportunity probably to make a play if he does get the ball, but Here we go. Man, what a crucial third down again. I think we've said that several times tonight.
Mavericks have come up big tonight on third down. They would love to get another one here. Third down and long, 53 seconds left. Got to get this one. Two backs of the backfield. Play action again. King going to load up. They've got it covered nicely. He tries to fire one to Johnson. Johnson can't get loose. Thought Johnson was being held on the play. No flag flies, and it sails incomplete.
Man, I mean, that is, yeah, lots of holding going on there. And now the punt team comes on, and you're giving Knox Kiffin the ball back with a little over 40 seconds to go after this punt.
And have not stopped him tonight. He is 3 for 3, all ending in touchdowns. Did not see a lot of Alex Brown in the first half. We've seen a lot of him, unfortunately, here in the second half. Done a good job. They'll fake it. It's to the up man. He is hit. First one shaken. Second one shaken. He's got the first down. Still rumbling. Langston Branson. The fake of the year. We have seen some efforts tonight. Higginbotham and now Langston Branson move the sticks for the Mavericks.
How is he not on the ground on that first tackle? How he was able to just maintain his feet and continue to move that ball down the field. Unbelievable. Would love for you guys to see a replay of that. Wow, what a play. What determination. Would not be denied. Langston Branson.
Mavs now got to gain the composure and settle down. 36 seconds, clock rolling. First bank first down inside the 30. Play action. King White, nobody open. He's just going to tuck and run around the right side. He'll slide down near a first down. 22 seconds. There's one timeout for the Mavericks. They're trying to salvage it. He does get the first down to stop the clock for the moment.
They're still moving the sticks. Luckily, they're taking their time moving the sticks.
Pistol set. He'll slam it into the ground. 18 seconds remain for Germantown in a ball game that has been up and down and wild all night.
Wow. It is madness.
Whew. Got to catch your breath on this one.
Yeah, what a night. We're not going to have any problem driving home tonight with the amount of energy.
I've got an energy drink in the car. I don't think I need it.
Yeah, no. I got a half a Dr. Pepper and a full bag of chips. Look out, here I come.
Mavericks out of the timeout. Out of the spike. The toss denied Johnson, and he is slammed down near a first down. Clock is going to stop, and I believe they're going to say he got out of bounds. It'll stop with 10 seconds. There's still one timeout for the Mavericks. So it will be second down and 1. Mavericks
still have a timeout.
May want to just get this one where they want it for their kicker in Nate Mutzi.
Man, what an intense ball game.
King White with 10 seconds, a third down and 1. Takes the snap. Give to Nye Johnson around the edge. Here comes a flag.
Flag.
Johnson trots into the end zone, but a nasty hanky on the near side. Going to bring that one back.
Man.
And 5 seconds.
On the edge.
They may have to kick it right here.
Unbelievable. This is,
And that takes away the chip shot.
Yeah, this is no longer a chip shot. This is quite a kick. Here they come. Mutzi and boys. Mutzi and company.
Well, every time these two teams get together, it's always something that they can write about in the newspapers. A couple of years ago, a wild double overtime finish that saw the Chargers break the hearts of the Mavericks on a wild scenario. The Mavericks would have something to write about tonight.
Mutzi's got an opportunity to be a hero right now. Coach is probably talking to him, trying to calm him down. Just go out there, do what you do. Foot to ball, ball to goal. Let's go home.
So the Mavericks will trot back out there. Strobe lights flash. We're at Bobby Holcomb Stadium.
There should be a flag for that.
They're going to put it down right at the 25, so a 35-yard kick.
The whole place is coming alive. Everybody's hollering. This is just it.
35 yards, and they're going to ice Mootsie, the sophomore.
Flag on the field and a timeout. I don't know what the flag was about.
There's timeout on the field, timeout Oxford.
So 5 ticks remain in a ball game that really neither side deserved to lose because it has been an effort by both squads. The winner of this one's going to be sitting pretty at atop District 2 7A.
This is making my Agent Orange act up a little bit. These lights are crazy.
Mavericks
This is
looking to get a second win in as many years up here.
I mean, what an atmosphere! What a way to end a game right here. This is wild. Don't know what that flag was about, but he did come over, talk to the whiteout, and then put the flag away. Here we go.
Place is rocking. Mootsie. And now back-to-back timeouts. They are playing with the sophomore.
Man.
There's timeout on the field, timeout Oxford.
They got that heart rate up. Bring it back down.
I think everybody's got that sick feeling in their stomach right now, whether you're wearing the blue and gold or the cardinal red and white. Yeah. Blood pressure is up.
Oh, yeah. This is wild. And then they just keep the light show going and just nuts. That's it. He's out of timeouts. No more timeouts. This is it.
The Mavericks have come almost 200 miles for this showdown. They want to walk it off right here. Mootsie from 35 and the win. Snap, hold, the kick is no good. The kick is no good.
Wow. He had the leg, he just pulled it wide left.
All right. Overtime is coming, and at this point we're gonna tell you to head to the Germantown feed. We are putting it in the comments to watch the end of this game. Go to the Germantown feed for overtime for Germantown and Oxford. Been a great night of football. This is going to be a good end. We're going straight to this after we say goodbye. We're all going to be watching this. So I hope y'all go check it out. It's been a great game. Oxford was down 2 touchdowns, come all the way back to tie it. And then that fake punt sets up Germantown for a chance to win it. The holding penalty on the touchdown, a crazy game. And we get a few more minutes of football. So go check it out. That'll do it for us here on Mississippi Scoreboard, Friday Night Live, presented by Performance Therapy. My name is TJ Werre. As always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week. Have a great night.